Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. Baseball today in Cleveland. Sixth inning. Guardians have a 5-2 lead over Kansas City. Cleveland got off the mat with 3 runs in the bottom of the first inning. Cincinnati Reds try for a 5th straight win tonight, playing in Miami against the Marlins. Brady Singer to pitch for the Reds. Yuri Perez will be on the hill for Miami. Meanwhile, in the 8th inning, the Columbus Clippers trailing at Worcester by a score of 6-5. Blue Jackets team captain Boone Jenner today nominated for the Bill Masterton Memorial Award, given each year for sportsmanship and dedication, an award won by Sean Monahan last year. Following last night's shootout win in Detroit, the Jackets play next tomorrow at Buffalo. Columbus remains 2 points out for the final wild-card playoff spot in the East. This update brought to you by BMI Federal Credit Union. Voted the best credit union for the past 8 years in a row by CBUS Top Picks. Visit bmifcu.org to learn more. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
You're about to enter a land of audio delight so awesome that you'll drop all important obligations to get your daily fix. Even Marconi, inventor of the radio, couldn't have imagined the pleasures that are about to invade your ear hole.
Oh, yes.
Try as you might, there's no escape. Let's begin.
Paul, good afternoon.
This is Common Man and Timmy.
Doing good, Mike.
Featuring Panama Ted.
Too hot.
With special guests, Nicole Shearin.
Yeah, dog.
Jen Winters.
I will kick you in the junk.
Jeff Rimmer.
I will be around to haunt you forever.
And Chris Collinsworth.
I mean, are you kidding me?
Broadcasting live from the corner of Cracky and Sacky.
Excuse me.
Here's Common Man and Timmy.
They don't know what the they're doing.
Happy Wednesday. Welcome in. Hello, good, clean boy.
Hello, Common Man. How are you?
It is a good, clean Wednesday. That means emails all day, and they can be about nothing. Actually, we encourage the nonsense. You can email us goodcleanboy@gmail.com. We got leather jacket time with Nicole Shearin. She's extra cray-cray today.
She is, right? The second she walked in today,
She was on Mach 10
just on a different level. And I was excited to talk to her because
until you did. and
she didn't let me finish. She didn't let me finish.
Slowly backed away.
I was excited to talk to her. I've been wanting to do a show with her one of these times whenever you are out. And every time I ask, I feel I need to hang out with my mom again today. Every single time I ask, she's hanging out with her mother. We should be so lucky.
Well, her mom is slowly dying.
No, her mom's not slowly dying. She's a young woman.
Slowly dying. I'm slowly dying.
Every single day.
How you doing over there, Teddy?
I'm doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Tress? Doing good, Mike. Sorry,
Teddy's slowly dying too.
Yes.
I was just asking, like, do you ever just drive in here and wonder if this is going to be the last show that I ever do?
Every day.
Every day?
Every single day.
Oh, come on.
I kid you not.
This was just a weird thought that came across me today as I was approaching the parking lot.
I kid you not. Every single time I pull into the parking lot, I mentally say to myself, well, it's the last time I'm going to see any of this. It was a good run. What was it? 23 years? Pretty good.
Is that something that you try to set your mind to make it out like I've had? Yeah, like you just said, I've had a good run. If it all ended today, I'd be happy with
my
it.
My mindset.
Or are you disappointed when you have to come back the next day
is that
and it's
it
always
will
another show?
All end. And I keep trying. I keep throwing out cuck chairs and all the stuff.
That's not strong
and
enough.
I assume at some point they're going to be like, hey, man, that's enough.
You can't keep saying that.
You can't keep saying this stuff.
Can't keep on with the cucking and all this stuff.
No, what are we doing here?
This is not good.
You're saying you're wearing tidy blackies and cuck chair.
Now, if you come in and do a show, because obviously you guys can check out the show on YouTube and you have been able to do so for a while. If you're just wearing tidy,
They're tidy whities, but they're not white. They're black.
Underwear. If you're just wearing those and you're saying it and you're shirtless, maybe that's a bridge too far.
Well, there's always tomorrow.
We've even had some shirtless antics, though.
We have indeed. Speaking of shirtless and not in control of his bowels, name dropping with Jeff Rimmer. That's coming up at 5:30 today. Also, we have an announcement to make on the Pizza Madness Festival. That's in the 4 o'clock hour. So be listening for that.
Very nice.
Jackets got a stay of execution last night.
Good terminology.
It was, it was great in a vacuum. It was great. You want to, give it to them just like you had it given to you. I mean, what the Blue Jackets did last night, scoring with,
16.7 seconds
less than
left.
20 seconds left to go in the game and all of that. They've had that done to them about 10 times this season. So it's nice to be on the other side of that. It's also nice to have drama in overtime in a shootout, and then at the end, the drama goes your way. Zach Werenski's out there. He's got no laces on his damn skates. He's a Michigan kid. He goes out there, scores the winning goal.
They put clear packing tape or something.
God bless.
Around his
He's a hockey
ankle
player.
to just get it good enough where we can go out and finish the game. Yeah, end of the overtime. You just had to rig something up. Get out there. We need you to do your thing for the shootout. You're in your home state. Make everybody proud. Make us proud, more importantly.
It was fun to watch. I enjoyed it. I was watching it with my wife. She actually put her book down and enjoyed it as well. Now, did it get me off of the ledge? No. I'm still not confident about what's left on the schedule and how this team responds to it. But at least for one night, they kept us interested and beat the Red Wings.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. I mean, yesterday we were both pretty nuclear about things. We're just coming off of...
That doesn't change.
We're just coming off of Michigan basketball winning a national championship. So it was sort of a blend with where we are with Buckeye men's basketball and Columbus Blue Jackets hockey that they're always heading towards the crescendo of their season at the same time. So it's been a lot of pain and agony with both of those teams.
Timmy, I had somebody
here in
say
Central
to me
Ohio
this morning that we're too hard on Buckeye basketball.
Are you kidding me?
We've got it dead wrong on Michigan winning the national championship.
Please,
because
I don't even know if I want to hear this excuse.
That's a win for the conference. And while it's not quite as good, he did preface it by saying this, it's not quite as good as Ohio State winning the national championship. It is a feather in our cap that our conference won the national championship. I'm dead.
Stop doing that.
Stop
to
doing
me.
it.
It's not quite as good as if Ohio State won it. What?
This is
I'm
the
gonna throw my
conversation
water at
I'm
you.
having at the gas pump with the guy across from me this morning while
my
I'm bending
God.
over and spending $5 a gallon. I got to hear this crap from this guy. I wanted to take the nozzle out and spray it in his mouth.
My dad will do this. It's one of the biggest things we argue about with sports, about the conference. I don't care. Michigan winning. He's a Purdue guy, that's not helping the Boilers at all.
But it is.
You beat them.
We're wrong.
Didn't you enjoy beating them in the Big Ten tournament to win it? That's great.
I wanted
Winning
to
a championship.
drink the unleaded and end it.
I rather, and again, me, I had two sides to that coin. The other side to that coin for me is being from Kansas, and I'm disappointed with what they have done, with what their expectation is. And there's an expectation to adjust because Kansas is in that short list of 4 or 5 schools that are historical blue bloods, and they have still shifted to modern times and still walk that walk, and they talk the talk. They should walk the walk a little bit more, because when you've got UConn that was playing for their 7th national championship since 1999, in Kansas, you got 2 with Self, and then you had the one in 1988. Then you had to go back to the 50s. That's not enough. That's not enough for who you are. And that the comp right there with KU basketball might be more with Ohio State football, but that's what we are trying to change the narrative and the thinking on in this town, is that there has to be some kind of major pitfall, because you can't have Ohio State football be an elite level program and then expect your men's basketball to be an elite level program. They've got to be some third rate, maybe they crack the top 25 every once in a while. I don't accept that. We have to stop accepting that.
I've stopped accepting it.
We're done. We're
just saying.
We're done. Teddy, are you done accepting that? You're wearing your Buckeye sweatshirt today.
This morning.
No, I'm the conference guy to that extent. No.
That's right.
It was actually Teddy at the gas station after he got his tire fixed.
No, I said I'm not.
You're not the conference guy?
No, I'm not a conference guy.
Well, I don't know what the hell you're doing over there.
So we're not accepting just being okay in men's basketball.
No, I mean,
we're done.
Yeah, if Illinois had won the title, I might have been, that's fine. But that doesn't do anything for me as a Buckeye.
Right, it
Who's
doesn't do
fan.
anything for us
I
either.
want my team
Don't get
to
me
be
wrong.
the champions.
I'm accepting okay, as long as okay is a building block to something else.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
year was okay.
And, you
All
can,
right, that's
you
all
can
right.
be okay after 5 or 6 years when you're on a heater.
But
then you
now,
build back up.
Let's take the next step.
Yeah.
If we just live at okay, which is, 8th or 9th in the conference,
Which is what
and then
we've
you're
been
out the
doing.
first weekend of the tournament, then I don't choose that.
We've been doing that for a lot of years around the game that I mentioned yesterday that I thought was the real downtick in Holtman's era. That year they got the 2 seed and lost to Oral Roberts. Even before that, I think they had years where they made the tournament, and there was a year where they were an 11 seed and they got the job done. But of course, we know they never, ever made it out of the second weekend in all the years under Chris Holtman. So that was a big stain on his legacy. Never won any championships, regular season or conference tournament. It's been ages since we've gotten just one of those 3 critical things.
I agree.
Conference tournament, regular season, or just get to a Sweet 16.
Let's
One of
not
those
be
things.
satisfied with where we are. Now, for the Blue Jackets, I yearn for okay. Consistent okay. Sign me up.
Just grab the 8th seed and go to the playoffs and lose 4 games to 0.
Year, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Just get there, baby.
Jeremiah Smith is not okay. I have an update on him. I mean, he's not okay because he's more than okay. He's great. I don't want to make you nervous or anything.
Brilliant.
Yes. But I have an update on Jeremiah Smith coming up next. Colin Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Traffic is a little slow on westbound 670 going from 71 to Neal Avenue. And there's also a bit of a slowdown, not much on northbound 71 on the north side from I-70 to 11th Avenue. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Are your floors sagging? Are musty smells reeking throughout your home? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the crawl space repair experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
If you get an HOA letter that starts with, "Concerning your garage door," we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, we've been transforming the look of people's homes with beautiful Clopay doors for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Coffee, sandwich, hash browns. Tired of the same breakfast routine? Time to refresh your morning ritual with a $6 Tim's Trio from Tim Hortons. It starts with a premium blend of freshly brewed coffee, a hot, savory breakfast sandwich made with freshly cracked eggs, and for a tasty twist, a daily baked donut to sweeten the deal. Ask for the $6 Tim's Trio. Your morning ritual refreshed. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants, must ask for offer. Medium coffee only. Terms apply.
When you take pride in your property, clean, professional-grade cut says it all. This spring, don't just mow the lawn. Cultivate a yard you're proud to own. Get the Bobcat ZT 2000 with payments as low as $99 a month. Or go pro with the Bobcat ZT 6000 for as little as $218 a month. Bobcat Enterprises has the mower you need. Visit bobcatent.com to find your local dealer, because you deserve a Bobcat.
This is Gordon Miller from Miller Lending, the original home of the no-cost mortgage. If you've been in the market for a new home or just wanted to take advantage of lower rates, recent events have shown exactly why Miller Lending chose to offer a way around bad timing with our no closing cost program. With no fees rolled in or charged, including the cost of title insurance, you can simply close on today's rates and refinance free of charge as rates improve. Over the past several months, we spoke to numerous borrowers who had heard rates were coming down and chose to wait. We explained that if rates did fall, you could simply update a few documents and refinance again, but why take the chance? So when rates spiked to 0.5% recently, not only was I disappointed that we couldn't help those who waited, but also for those buying a home who just saw a sharp increase to their monthly payment. So while we can't control the market, we can offer an alternative. Eliminate timing and say goodbye to closing costs forever. 877-9-NO-COST, or simply apply online at nocostmortgage.com. Miller Lending is an equal housing lender and MLS number 250-2146.
This is Lieutenant Governor Jim Tressel. If you're driving and take a quick glance at your phone, more can happen than you might think. Because taking your eyes off the road for even just a moment means you could miss everything happening around you. Don't let those few seconds take your attention away from what's right in front of you. Phones down, eyes up, Ohio.
Bo Bishop here. Picture this. Windows down, the beautiful countryside rolling by, the kids laughing in the back, and nowhere you have to be but wherever the road takes you. That's RV life. Find yours at RCD RV. 3 locations in Central Ohio or online anytime at rcdrv.com.
Rothman and Ice.
I can't watch horror movies, but there was something about the Saw movies.
What movies?
What did I say? Horror. Horror. Thank you.
Rothman and Ice. Weekdays at noon.
Sponsored by Pella Columbus.
The Fan.
We plant trees because people need trees, and when planted in the right place, they have great impact. Trees help slow climate change, filter our air and water, foster biodiversity, and strengthen our communities. They create the kind of transformational change the world needs now. April is a month filled with opportunities to care for and plant trees. For planting resources, contact an Ohio ISA certified arborist who can help you learn how to take the best care of your trees. Visit trees4ohio.org. That's trees4ohio.org.
Hi, I'm Josie. My daughter turns 5 today. Blow out the candles. I'm also an Ohio State Highway Patrol trooper. When you move over and slow down, you're not only giving me room to work, you're making sure I can get home to celebrate with my daughter.
Roadside workers have lives and families, but when they're on the job, they put it all on the line to protect and serve us. When you see flashing lights, remember, they're not just roadside workers. Thank you for moving over and slowing down.
Brought to you by ODOT, USDOT, NHTSA, and ODPS.
File with TurboTax on Intuit Credit Karma. They help you get your biggest refund, and then they help you do more with it. Start filing today in the Credit Karma app.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Plenty of sunshine as we go into the day today, with highs getting in the mid to low 60s. And then for tonight, not as cold overnight with mostly clear skies and lows in the mid to upper 40s. For Thursday, we'll see more sunshine and breezy winds, and daytime highs soar in the mid to upper 70s. So get out there and enjoy the beautiful weather. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
The only thing more erotic than listening to this show is riding through Krispy Kreme's conveyor of goo. But only one of those things is legal. This is Man and Timmy.
Hey, this dumb show is brought to you by the Hinder Motor Company. We have some baseball on this fine Wednesday.
Your boys scored. I didn't see it. I didn't see what happened there for the White Sox, but this is a potential sweep for the Orioles. Our teams are playing each other.
No, they didn't score.
Thought we were up 2-1.
No, I was up 2-1.
Oh, then we scored.
You scored. But I wasn't going to give an update on that because no one cares except for me and you. Instead, I was going to say the Guardians up on the Royals 5-2, bottom 7. And then tonight...
How's Whit Merrifield doing?
Oh, he's fantastic.
Good.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt. He's good. He's good.
And then tonight, you got the Redlegs going for 6 in a row tonight.
How about that?
6 in a row.
Now, he's having a good night last night.
Now, Teddy, Mikey, I got an idea. I didn't do this last season, and I felt great shame. We got the partnership with the Cincinnati Reds. We got a guy. We got a contact. We can get tickets. We can go down there. Why don't we go down to one Redlegs game this season, the 3 of us together. We get some Cons, Big Red Smokies. We sit down. We eat them up. We get an ice cold beer. We watch the Reds win a ball game. Watch them beat Paul Skeens and the Pirates.
So we have to get complimentary tickets from the Reds to do that? Like we couldn't just go down there and get our own tickets?
Again, with the you just got to find a way to
I do.
You got to find a way to bring down. This was a nice thing
because you know what
we're talking about a fun day.
I hate people feeling like I owe somebody something.
Oh, we don't.
You're asking for a favor.
There's no owing.
Yes, there's owing.
Okay,
you got a big O face.
How about you buy us great seats at a Reds game? And then we'll pick up the transportation and the Big Red Smokies.
What are we doing? Are we doing a weekend?
I'd like to do a Saturday game. What about you, Teddy? What's your optimal
Teddy's not going
baseball
down there.
game? You want to do like the Saturday
Wednesday afternoon.
Wednesday at 12.
Let's take the day off.
What?
I'll take Wednesday off.
All three of them are gone.
What
Is
would
it
be
Jeff
fun
Rimmer's funeral or
is
they had a
if
Reds game?
We had some headsets, and we just sat and did the show during the game. We're sitting there at the game, and we're just talking.
See, I love that idea.
Just doing the show. They wouldn't love that idea.
No, but would they agree? The Reds are typically on the Fan too, unless after the Buckeye show, if a game's in progress, we'll get to it right at 8 o'clock when our local programming is done. And then typically most Saturdays and Sundays, now that the season is kind of shifting, and I mean, we'll see, right, with the Columbus Blue Jackets if they want to stay alive here. But then we'll get as much of that clearance as we can. But I've liked when TV crews have done things like that just to change it up a little bit. The Phillies television broadcasters have done this because John Kruk is on the team, and I know that they've sent him into the right field bleachers for 3 or 4 innings.
Yeah, but ultimately, they're doing the game.
They're doing the game.
We wouldn't be doing the game. We would be doing the show at the game.
With a game wrapped around it. But I wonder, because we do have the partnership, that we could do something like that where we could actually do some commentary on the game going on.
Hey, Teddy, if only we knew the assistant program director who could maybe work on that, see if that's a doable thing before bringing it up on the air.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Maybe make a phone call down there.
Why not talk about it and speak it into existence? It could happen.
Well,
something
go ahead.
that can be done.
That's your project. Go to work on it.
I've got a special project.
That's right.
now.
Go to work on it. We'll give you a week. Report back.
Now I am once again the assistant director of special projects.
That's exactly right. You are special.
We'll get right on that.
Jeremiah Smith said he could have made some bank. He was talking to On3's Chris Lowe this week, and he said that if he had entered the transfer portal, it would have been well into 8 figures. He said, quote, over $10 million easy, but that's not how I operate. He said about going back to Miami, no reason to go back home, not when I'm at the best place in the country. I came to Ohio State for a reason, to win championships, develop as a player and a person, and keep building on this legacy. I might have grown up in South Florida, but I'm a Buckeye. That's not changing. I wasn't going anywhere.
It's good to hear.
It's good. We knew it.
Yeah.
It's nice to have it confirmed.
It still shocks me, though, that the money has gotten that big for some of these guys, even for the best players in college football. I mean, I know the market is going to be what the market is going to be, and with what the payouts now are for Big Ten programs, you're going to see that top-line guy, if you consider him to be possibly the best player in the entire sport, could be yielding that type of number in 8 figures. Now, again, what do you think he's making at Ohio State? If he's able to get 10 million or 10 plus million somewhere else on the open market,
6.
I think it's 6, and that's still pretty damn good.
It is pretty damn good.
Imagine
but it ain't
where
10.
you would have been 10 years ago, and now here you are crushing it with cash before you even step foot into the NFL. And this guy, of course, is going to have his sights set on 4 years' time. Probably. It's not even, you don't even have to wait the 4 years now if you're a top-line wide receiver. I think Jamar Smith and some of these other dudes, Jackson Smith and Jigba, are reworking the rookie deal after year 3. So then you're going to be going and getting probably the richest deal in NFL history as a wide receiver. And this guy could have $10 million in his bank account, possibly, if he spent his money wisely by the time he goes into the league.
By the time he takes a snap in the league.
Yeah.
It's
incredible.
No, it's probably more than that.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Good Clean Wednesday.
He's a clean boy. What's your own damn sheet?
Email us, goodcleanboy@gmail.com. What do you got, Timmy?
My C chair sitters.
Just remember, it's not a lie if you believe it.
Oh, this is a good one. I always love seeing some would you rathers pop back up. And again, like as we said, you can give us a would you rather. This could be about literally anything that's on your mind. Anything that's good and clean. So here's your would you rather. Someone comes to your house and delivers you 2 crisp, I love crisp too, that makes a big difference, $100 bills.
All right.
Or anytime you go to get pizza, anywhere you are, it's completely free.
Oh.
For the rest of your life.
That. First of all,
I guess he didn't. That's from Nathan. I guess he didn't set the cash high enough.
$200.
That's $800 a month. Straight cash, homie.
So do you know how much pizza I can eat? If it's free? Are you kidding?
I'm taking the pizza too, just for the record.
Yeah, well, what are you yelling at me for?
I'm wondering, but I'm at least thinking about that. And I'm thinking about that. And
the only way I may be thinking about that is if the person who drops off the money will also service me sexually.
Well, depending on who it is. Like, what if it's Jeff Rimmer?
Well, I don't want that, but if I could pick who it is.
No.
Bend over.
It's not going to be Gabby Thomas, I can promise you that.
Oh, geez, Gabby had some new pictures today. They're wholesome, not like the stuff you send me, which is just pure smut.
She
had a photo shoot with New Balance because she's an athlete for them. Just, doing some tasteful stuff.
How do you find these photo shoots? Do they hit your feed?
I follow her on the gram.
Okay.
I follow Gabby on the gram, and she knows what's up. It's 2026. She's always posting photos of herself, but unlike your gal, Paige Spiranek, she has dignity and respect for herself.
The Google image when I just do Gabby Thomas New Balance, it's her stretching on a track, and it's a nice wholesome photo, but she's looking very good. The hair is nice, it's flowing.
She's a goddess.
She's wearing leggings with like a nice form-fitting track jacket. So I'm assuming there's a new shoot. It's not that one.
It's different.
She wearing like shorts, like the running shoes. She's showing off
different outfits.
Different outfits.
It's in a studio. It's not on the track.
Here's back the thing with the pizza. So what I'm thinking about is, like, if you have a large group and you're able to just go in there and like, yeah, I need we're having a graduation party or whatever kind of party. I need 10 pizzas, like Home Alone. Even back in the large group. Even back in the mid 90s, the 10 pizzas from Little Nero's, what'd that run them? Somebody owes me God, if you can get the price on that, you're a fan. $152.50.
I would go every night and get 10 pizzas and just drive around to all the fan employees and hand out pizzas. Here's your pizza.
Even then, I don't know if everybody would like you giving them free pizzas. They just take that pizza. Thank you.
What is that supposed to mean? And whose voice is that?
It's people that work here.
Just sounded like someone I know.
But I did?
Yeah.
Thank you. Who's that supposed to be?
Well, people can use their imagination.
You would do that, though.
I would do that.
That's good.
If you live within a couple mile radius of me, I'm not going to Canal where Teddy lives. What are we doing here?
Would you make it down to Hilliard?
Maybe.
Possibly.
Maybe I'd get to Hilliard.
Depends on what pizza shop you're picking it up at.
But for all my Dublano a-holes, I'll be handing out the pizza.
That's a lot. God, you could really... But then you got to think about you'd be hamstringing a lot of the pizza joints if you went overboard with that.
Well, no,
too much.
I assume in this scenario, they're magically getting paid something. Like the money just falls out of the sky. I don't want to rob these pizza places.
Yeah, so the pizza place is going to be whole.
Like, well, the good news is I get your pizza every night. The bad news is you're out of business.
But you think about like when you take trips too. Like when I went to Boston, I've got pizza that I want to try up there. It's all free. I go to the boardwalk at the Jersey Shore. It's all free. $800 cash a month. What would the cash number have to be at to make you think about that? Because $800,
$5,000.
$5,000.
$5,000.
$800
Tax
a month
free, homie.
is that's everyone's bills and property taxes. That's a big chunk into a monthly mortgage. But
you don't live where I live, homie.
The pizza
drop in the bucket.
Must be nice.
Leather jacket time with Nicole Shearin. She's extra cuckoo today. That's in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Things are moving slow on northbound 71 on that south side from Greenlawn Avenue to 315. We also have some holdup due to a crash on the right shoulder of eastbound 33 at 270 on the west outer belt. This report is sponsored by Coda. Tapping is already how you move through your day. Now it's how you ride the bus. Pay to ride Coda by tapping your card, smartphone, or smartwatch and go. Learn more at coda.com/tap. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Had a few repairs to your furnace or air conditioner this year and now your system is acting up again? Stop patching problems and start enjoying worry-free comfort with Logan Services. We'll repair your system fast, or if it's time, replace it with a brand new one. And if you've had repair work done in the past year, no matter who did it, we'll pay you back up to $3,000 when you choose replacement. We're making home comfort easy. Logan Services.
Looking to sell your home? Don't pay 6% commission. Call my guys at Sell for 1% Realtors. They're full service, not a do-it-yourself kind of thing. On average, customers save over $10,000. Give them a call, 614-451-6616. That's 451-6616.
We're hiring at Don's Garage Doors. No experience? No problem. We provide full training, a brand new van, top-of-the-line tools, a gas card, and steady jobs with weekly pay. This isn't just a job. It's a career with real growth, great pay, and job security. Our team members go from training to 6 figures, and we're ready to help you do the same. Don't wait. Apply now at donsgaragedoors.com.
When you are a member of Tel-Ohio, your money works harder for you. Lock in 4% APY on a 24-month CD and watch your savings grow with a credit union built for its members. Visit telohio.org to learn more.
Federally insured by NCUA. Membership open to anyone in Ohio. Restrictions apply.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
What up, bitches? It's leather jacket time with 10TVs Nicole Shearin.
Sponsored by JT's Pizza and Pub. Home of award-winning pizza and 32-ounce Yingling drafts for only $4.
Here she is. You've seen her on 10 TV. She's coming to the local scores near you. It's Nicole Shearin.
Why does it feel like we haven't done this in so long?
You have not been here in a long time.
I miss y'all. Do you miss me?
Yes, we did. You were beat-bopping and scatting around South Carolina because the Buckeyes were in Greenville.
Yep.
So you were doing that. You were doing some stuff with Adam King for the basketball coverage. And then
we had the Bone Show last week.
We had the Man and Bone Show.
That's right.
And you're not invited to that.
Yeah, you were really just left me out of that. I only cried for a whole night.
So what's going on?
I mean, a lot. Let's see. What's the latest tea?
You were over at the Woody today.
I was at the Woody today. We had safeties, cornerbacks, talk to the secondary. We got to talk to Earl Little Jr. That's kind of my biggest takeaway from the day.
How's my guy Matt Guerreri doing?
Oh, he's great. He's an awesome dude.
Love that guy.
He's great. He's super great with the media, and he's just an awesome person. But y'all, the hype around Earl Little in the locker room and in the Woody is pretty insane.
Yeah, we were hearing about that over the weekend last time, or on Monday when Ryan Day had his press conference. I'm always looking at that open-ended question when it's just like who's shining? Because there's so many guys that you could point the finger at, but he mentioned the tight end group, and then he specifically on defense said Earl Little. Like he has been shining, and that's you talk about big shoes to fill when Caleb Downs leaves.
Yeah.
You need our transfer from Duke to step in to the back end as well. You need Jalen McClain. He's got to do his job in 2026 as well.
I will say, and I thought it was really interesting, Earl Little today said that Caleb Downs is really the guy who sold him on coming to Ohio State. Because Earl Little, before Florida State, was at Bama. And obviously Caleb was at Bama as well. And I just thought that was kind of cool, full circle moment a little bit of, hey, the guy who obviously the big shoes are trying to fill is the one who said, you got to come to Ohio State to be the best. And so he said, I was sold from the moment I talked to him. So
now, let me ask you about the mindset of the coaches. You're around these guys all season long. And by the time the season's over, they look like they've been kicked by a mule.
Yeah.
And they haven't slept for about 5 months. Do you sense that they're rested and rejuvenated, or is it
like
just
springtime?
that grind? That grind never ends, and they still look the same exact way.
I mean, I would love to know what their skincare routine is and what they eat on a daily basis because.
Crap.
No, but the thing is, I don't think they do because, yes, a lot of them look tired. They're putting in hard work. But if I did that, I would look like I just died and came back to life. Like, I would love to know what their skincare
I don't know.
routine is.
You spend so much time in the bathroom that you have to drink your coffee in there.
Okay.
So I think you've got a lot of creams.
This takes a second to put together. I know it doesn't look like much, but the hair and everything.
Oh, just a second?
It takes a minute, okay?
Must be nice.
Did you go to the hot yoga this week?
Actually, I'm doing a different Pilates right now. It's reformer Legree. No, it's not hot Pilates. It's regular temperature. But it's right next door to the hot Pilates place. I went on Tuesday. It was lovely, actually.
Was it good?
It was great. I also treated myself to a massage Tuesday. I really had a me weekend.
See? Right?
It was great. It was great.
You're
it
getting
was
manis,
awesome.
petties. You've
Deep
got all
tissue
these,
massage. It was great.
You've got the cucumbers in the eyes and all that stuff.
Not that, but I would have loved that. That would have been a nice touch.
You ever have a Arctic Pilates?
Ooh,
That
like
sounds good.
ice cold.
Yeah.
No, because I
What's
have
the temp for
Raynaud's.
that?
I have
30?
Raynaud's. I can't do that.
Negative 30.
Do y'all know what Raynaud's
Freeze
is?
to death.
Raynaud's is, yes, because
The
my wife has it. I have to hear about it all the time.
I have Raynaud's. Oh.
I got to hear it from my wife all
I knew I
year
loved her.
long.
What is it? What
I
is
know I
it?
loved your wife. fingertips get purple. Yes. I have no circulation.
Let me tell you something, man.
gosh,
all
it's
of
that-
you
okay.
people would be dead in 5 minutes.
How do you think I feel when I'm out on a Friday night in the winter at a high school football game where my fingers are about to fall off? But don't worry, I got the highlight.
Ask Kristen for her portable hand heaters.
Oh, I have one too.
Okay, she carries them around
Yep,
with her.
I carry it in the grocery store because the frozen section,
You know what?
It's
now
cold.
that you made up that Arctic yoga,
I kind of vibe.
Obviously that's fake and made up, but
I don't think
would do.
I bet you someone's doing it right now.
If you think it, someone is probably doing it. That is the thing about life. But the things that really go on, like the cryo chamber or whatever.
Oh, I've done that.
They say
Those
it's good.
types
It's
of
good.
things.
I've done it a
really
couple
good for
times.
you.
I've never. You have?
I have. I've done it several times.
I sit here and I say how much I love the cold, so I would want to put my money where my mouth is and try something like that, or at least do an ice bath. I've never done one of those.
Can we take leather jacket time to a cryotherapy session one day?
Now,
it would be exhilarating.
I've done it because I had problems with my back, and they said it was good for inflammation.
Yeah,
now,
it is.
I didn't feel any difference. But
what did it feel like?
You have to
it
go
felt
often.
like it was effing cold.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
You have to go more than once, Mikey. You can't just go and you're magically a new person.
No, I know. I went a few times.
Okay.
But at a certain point, it's like, well, I'm paying $90 a pop for this thing, and
Right.
I'm not seeing any difference.
Do you have a bluish hue when you're done with it?
No,
or
you're not in there
frosty
for
at
that
all?
long. Your pee-pee falls off. Frostbite pee-pee
It's
goes away.
It's like normal.
Pee-pee no working.
Yeah.
When I went with my mom one time back in California, they gave you a headset. Because you're in there for 5 minutes. That's a long time if you can't distract yourself. So I'm in there playing Rihanna, and she's like, under my umbrella. And I'm vibing in there. It was so fun. I want to go again. I'm going to book that next week. Do we have one of those places around here close?
I think
Where
we
should
got
I go?
everything.
They're all over the place.
I think we got everything here. Yeah.
Okay.
We should make it a show outing.
Did
We'll
I not
all
just say
go.
that? Didn't I just say
Teddy's got to go, too. You ready, Teddy, for some cryo?
Ready?
Ready, Teddy?
Absolutely.
Ready,
Sounds like fun.
Teddy.
All right.
Okay, let's go.
So Nicole Shearin is in studio with us. It's leather jacket time.
That's
We have, over the last couple of days, been trying to wrap our mind around the future of Buckeye men's basketball. Is this going to be the offseason where they step up and they bring in the type of impact transfer portal guys that they need to take a step? Or is this going to be another cycle where we go into a season, maybe we're a top 35, top 40 program. We'll have to earn our way into the top 25 and hopefully make a tournament and win a game. We're not okay with that.
Yeah.
I want to make that clear. And I'm hoping to God you're not too, because you covered Baylor basketball. But where do you think we're going this offseason?
Listen, I am tired of hearing the argument of, well, you can't be both. You can't be a football school and a basketball school. That is just simply not true, because you look at Michigan. Yes, they aren't the number one football team in the country, but they are a good football program, and they just won a national title in basketball. So it is incredibly...
They just won a national title in football, too,
with
2 years ago.
No, I know. I'm saying, right, this year. I'm saying, this specific year, yes, they did not win the national title. But yeah, exactly. 2 years ago, they did. So no, I don't like that argument anymore. That's not true. You can have both. And I think that's what's so frustrating, is that Ohio State used to be a basketball school. And I will say, the fact
They've
that...
got 10 Final Fours in their history, even when you take one away that we saw with our own eyes, and they're like 6th on the all-time list.
I will say, the fact that they made it to the tournament this year, you have to think that the fact that they got that taste of tournament time, they only want more of that.
I hope.
I mean, they have to. You can't be in that environment, play in that environment, and be like, okay, guys, that was cool. That's enough, though. We don't really need to try anymore. We did that. It's like, no. Now you want to make a Sweet 16 appearance. You want to get to the Elite Eight. Let's keep climbing. And the fact that they've got John Mobley Jr., obviously he is testing the waters in the draft.
I think
he's going to come back.
He'll
He's going
be
to come
back.
back because he's going to get the keys to this thing.
I agree.
Yeah.
And then Amari Bynum, I mean, getting those two guys back was huge for Ohio State. the fact that they did that is a great sign.
It is huge. And even Anthony Thompson, you've got to get a Mickey D's All-American every now and then. But just those three guys,
aren't going to do it.
That's not enough. Like the teams that do this, Roddy Gale was here, and then he was up there, and he was a depth guy and played great basketball as he got older.
You need to go in the portal and get a big man. Go in the portal, tap into it, take advantage of it.
That guy from Florida, he's 7'9".
Yeah,
I don't need 7'9", I need 10 and 10.
No.
That's what I need. I don't need 7'9", I need 10 and 10.
And
if he's
I will
10
say,
foot, 10 inches tall, that's fine too.
I will say, Josh, I always botch his last name, Josh
Ojanwuna,
Ojanwuna from Baylor. I covered him at Baylor. He is going to be here for another year. He was a very strong player at Baylor.
That's a good depth guy to have.
It's a really, and I will say, it's really, I know Buckeye fans are like, well, he didn't do anything this year. Well, yeah, because he was dealing with injury and rehab and all that stuff. But when he was playing in Waco, he was a big part of that team. And so I'm excited to have him on the roster as, like you said, a depth guy. He's got the height. He's the big man, all that stuff. So they have the pieces. They do need to tap into the portal to really make this a thing. But, I mean, I'm tired of the argument of you can't have both because Michigan said you can.
We all agree in this room then.
Yeah. All right.
We all
Before
agree.
we let you go, I was talking to my lovely 9-year-old daughter, Samantha,
girl,
this
bestie.
morning. And what happens is she always tells me, hey, I like this song. Do you know this song?
Okay.
And my answer is always,
No,
I don't know it. She goes, ask Miss Nicole. She'll know.
Okay.
All right. So I was promised.
What if I don't know it? I'm scared.
Huh?
What if I don't know it?
She said you would know it.
Okay,
So
I'm
I'll
ready.
play a snippet. You tell me if you know it, all right?
Okay.
And how you doing, little partner?
Fine. It's little visitor now. I don't always way say it in church.
Let it play. Well, pardon my French, but I'll be damned.
Walker told me I have AIDS.
What do you think about that, Coco?
What just happened?
Walker told him he has AIDS.
You ever heard that one
right?
before?
No.
No?
What is that?
Top of the charts,
Somebody
baby.
just told you that.
Top of the charts.
They have AIDS?
No, that you have AIDS.
That I
Someone told you that you have
I
AIDS.
was- I don't-
Crazy, right?
Yes, insane.
Blow your mind.
I don't know what is going on right now, but yeah, that was okay.
He just pulled the lever on you.
I don't understand.
the lever
I'm going to
back.
need an explanation in the break because I don't know what just happened.
You're going to be on the TV tonight. Where can people find you?
That's great. 11 o'clock, guys. Still
11
very
o'clock.
confused on what just happened.
On
How
Channel
are you
10.
doing, Coco?
I don't know.
You going
But
to do any
whatever that
Masters stuff this
whatever
week?
that dance thing y'all just did, I don't know what just happened over here. Yeah,
You
I'm
gonna do
actually.
any Masters stuff? You
I
know what we like
am.
to call it? The Masters week?
No.
Days where people actually watch 10 TV? That's what we call it.
Alrighty then, folks.
Damn.
Boom roasted.
Whoa.
All right.
Masters.
You're on something right now.
CBS.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
She's
Yeah,
Nicole Shearin.
That's me. Confused as ever.
NBC was desperate for the Big Ten until they weren't. Details next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Traffic is moving a little slow on eastbound 70 between Livingston Avenue and US 33 on the east side. And we've got an accident that's causing holdup on Newberry Street at 18th Street. This report is sponsored by Ohio 811. Call before you dig. Contact Ohio 811 at least 48 hours before you dig. It's easy to do, and it's the law. CenterPoint Energy, Columbia Gas, Duke Energy, and Enbridge Gas want you to dig safely. Contact Ohio 811 every time you dig. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
As the seasons change, it's time to prep your HVAC system with a $49 seasonal tune-up from Columbus Worthington Air. A seasonal tune-up can help save money on your energy bill and help prevent expensive breakdowns. As your local home service experts, everything we do is backed by our exceptional service guarantee. It all adds up to dependable service from neighbors you trust. Columbus Worthington Air and Bryant Heating and Cooling. Whatever it takes. Visit cwaohio.com/radio for details, terms, and conditions. License number 47543.
This is Gordon Miller from Miller Lending, the original home of the no-cost mortgage. Back in 1989, when I first went on the radio to introduce this whole no closing cost concept, where you could actually close on your mortgage without the lender taking $15,000, I had no idea if I had created the next pet rock fad of the day or something that would define my career over the course of the next 37 years. But once mortgage rates fell from 9 down to 6, our business exploded and I never looked back. You see, a no-cost loan is the only consumer-friendly mortgage where the homeowner actually holds all the cards. Short funds to close, eliminate thousands of dollars in closing costs. Rates are now down almost 2% from the peak, but you're holding off due to the cost of a refi? Not anymore. So let's start you down that path of eliminating closing costs once and for all and keep that money where it belongs, with you. 877-9-NO-COST. That's 877-9-NO-COST. Or simply apply online at nocostmortgage.com. Miller Lending is an equal housing lender, NMLS number 250-2146.
Bo Bishop here. Ready to hit the road and make some memories? Then get to RCD RV, Central Ohio's go-to destination for the best deals, unbeatable service, and adventure-ready RVs. Start your journey today at any of their 3 Central Ohio locations or visit online anytime at rcdrv.com.
For decades, Morgan & Morgan has represented hundreds of thousands of people at their hour of need. Injuries on the job, car crashes, medical malpractice, and nursing home abuse. Social Security claims, dangerous drugs, and dangerous products. We became America's largest injury firm for a reason, and no firm is even close. Then we got to thinking, what if we could prevent these terrible events before they occurred? So we built the AI-powered People Protector. Simply visit peopleprotector.com and type in the product you have questions about before you buy it. Children's toys and accessories, cars, drugs, products, you name it, we got it. With our success, we decided to pay it forward for all of America. Our way of saying thank you for your trust all these years. Morgan & Morgan, protecting America. And if you've already been injured, just visit us at forthepeople.com.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
What's the best way to make sure you don't miss any of your favorite fan shows? Oh, no. Download the Fan app, silly.
Ah, damn it, I knew that.
App Store, Google Play, or just scream right at your phone. Psst, you can also listen to Buckeye games. Do it now.
James Laurinaitis here for my guys at Green & Sons, the premier Kubota dealership in Central Ohio. I love my Kubota tractor, RTV, and zero-turn I got from Green & Sons, and you can check them out online at greenandsons.com or visit them in store in Mount Sterling or north of Marysville and Raymond for all your Kubota needs.
Working your way through that home projects list, that means more flushes, more showers, more fiddling with the thermostat. Trust the pros at the Waterworks with your plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling needs. Our certified pros can repair or replace your air conditioner or furnace. Clogs? Call the Waterworks. Drain issues? Call the Waterworks. Plumbing problems? Call the Waterworks. HVAC breakdowns? Call the Waterworks. The Waterworks. Trusted and certified plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling experts.
Grab me a new cross-match bingo from the Ohio Lottery.
Sure thing. You said match bingo cross?
No, the newest $10 scratch-off with prizes up to $500,000.
Yeah.
The ticket's so big, it's only sold at retail counters? The one with over $15 million in prizes? Cross-match bingo.
One cross bingo match coming up.
However you say it, Cross Match Bingo combines cash word, bingo, and match games all into one for even more fun. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Oh, look. It's Common Man and Timmy taking a break from ping pong. Okay. Voice guy go pee-pee now. Here's Man and Timmy.
Fishy has handed me the plug sheet for tomorrow. T-Bone and Tyvis get things started 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. At 7:30, they're going to talk to Rick Bonus, Jackets head coach. Jackets in Buffalo tomorrow. Bishop and Friends, 9 to noon. Paul Feinbaum, he is the Pied Piper of the Hillbillies. He will join the show at 10:30. On Rothman and Ice at 2:30, it's Golden Shower Thursday.
I'm glad you pointed to that one.
Bears legend Dan Hampton. I actually have a Dan Hampton story.
Okay.
Back when I was a kid.
Please tell.
Back when I was banging. The Chicago Bears, of which I am a fan of,
yes,
held their training camp in Platteville, Wisconsin.
Platteville, Wisconsin.
Yes,
it's got to be like southeastern Wisconsin, right?
That is indeed.
Okay.
That's right. And so one year, my dad, this is the only time we ever did anything like this, said we should go watch the Bears in training camp. Let's go to Platteville. So we got in the car, went to Platteville, and it was like UW Platteville was where they were.
Okay, sure.
A small little regional satellite college, and it was right in the middle of a neighborhood. Like all the houses were from the 50s and 60s, and it was right in the middle of this neighborhood.
Yeah, that sounds kind of nice and intimate, to be honest. Right. It's befitting of a old-timey training camp type of thing.
Yeah,
for what the NFL used to do.
So we watch the Bears practice, and then the players come off of the field, and they walk past the kids for the autograph line. and I really wanted to get Dan Hampton's autograph.
Yeah.
Good old number 99, my
Yes.
guy, Dan Hampton, right? And I saw him out on the practice field, but I didn't see him coming out with the rest of the players through the line to get back to the locker room that they used.
Okay,
and so I'm like,
so you're
looking
getting a little
around.
disappointed.
I'm looking around. Where's Dan Hampton? And then I see this big hulking figure out of the corner of my eye, about a block and a half down the street. Dan Hampton is cutting through the residential neighborhood like he's walking on a public sidewalk through someone's lawn to avoid the autograph line to get back to whatever facility they're staying in.
Like hopping fences or
like he's
hopping
walking,
over gates.
If you lived in that neighborhood and you looked out your front
He's got
bay
his
window,
pads over
you
his
got
shoulder,
a huge man wearing pads and a helmet and cleats walking through the neighborhood.
Honey, I think that's Dan Hampton just walking through the backyard.
And so I saw him, and I said to my dad, hold on! And I just ran. I took off, which I never would do. I don't know what got in me because my dad would beat my ass.
The only thing I'm thinking of Dan doing that is another like great Chicago-themed thing, Ferris Bueller, where he's running through his neighborhood to try to avoid mom and dad cutting through yards.
It was kind of like that, except he wasn't running.
To the pool, all that.
He thought no one would see him. I saw him. I start running for him, and I got this little football and a Sharpie.
Were you yelling his name?
No, I didn't. I got right up to him. I was out of breath. Mr. Hampton.
Mr. Hampton.
I said Mr. Hampton, too, by the way.
Good.
Can you sign my ball? He said, I'll only sign it if you don't tell anyone where I am.
Perfect.
And so I said, deal.
Of course.
And so he signed it. He gave me a little pat on the head, and I ran back.
Oh, that's
And
great.
I ran. That's my Dan Hampton story.
I love that.
Probably the best thing that ever happened to me from the age of 10 on.
I got an autograph story for you because I saw this from Student Appreciation Day. I don't know if you saw this one. This was floating around social media. So we make T-shirts for anything and everything, and they can absolutely be off-colored when it comes to Ohio State and some of the non-licensed stuff, and when it comes to the rivalry against Michigan. We've even made some funny, like the Michigan Misery T-shirt that has at times been available on our fan store. And I'm being told that I feel like we're always doing this. We're reworking our fan store.
Look, man,
it's like the Tiger Woods line that was in the fake Jack Nicklaus interview yesterday. Oh, what do you think's going on with Tiger right now? There's always something going on with Tiger. You can hit replay.
I just work here.
But there's a specific shirt that just says plainly blank. It just says F Michigan. It's written out, and the U is like the state of Ohio. And Ryan Day signed his name right inside. I think it's fine too. He signed his name right inside of the outline state of Ohio, and this picture was everywhere. And I think that's great because everyone's got to have a good autograph story. If you're a sports fan and you don't have at least one good autograph story, you have not lived. Your Dan Hampton one is great. I don't have time to tell it right now, but mine actually is a Steve Urkel autograph story. But we're at a Washington Bullets Seattle Supersonics game. That's one that I'm fond of. And then I was also giddy when Jim Lachey signed my work hat, my first year working here.
Look at you.
That's probably the creepiest and dumbest one I've ever done. But the worst part is that our boss at the time ran out of his office when he saw that Jim Lachey was signing a hat for me and wanted him to sign his Detroit Lions poster, which he never really played. never really played there. But hey,
It's
free
amazing.
autographs
It's
are
amazing
going out.
how we're even on the air, isn't it? Hey, NBC was desperate for the Big Ten. One of the things they negotiated with their TV deal was, hey, we want a Big Ten championship game, okay? So in 2026, we want one of those suckers. And then last year, we started hearing about how they wanted to actually pawn it off and sell it to another network. With the approval of the Big Ten, I assume you just can't sell it to, like, Skinamax or something like that.
Skinamax. We've talked about this before, and I have no idea how this could even have been a thing that wasn't in the contract.
I don't know.
I have no earthly idea how that could even be possible.
But now, according to Joe Flint from the Wall Street Journal, NBC will sell the game to Fox for between $45 and $55 million. Previous reports indicated that NBC was courting streamers, including Netflix and Amazon Prime Video, for a price tag of around $70 million. I guess they balked at that, and they're desperate to unload it, and so they're going to sell it to Fox.
Do you know who holds the other two Big Ten championships?
CBS.
Yeah, CBS has two of them.
What's the other one?
Fox had them, so Fox now has 5 of the next 7 years.
Well, right. I knew Fox had it.
Yeah.
So it's Fox and CBS now. Now that NBC's selling it to Fox.
Now that NBC sold theirs to Fox. So do you think that deal will see the end of its life because just the way the sport is changing before it changes again, before it gets reworked?
No.
If there's private equity or something like that comes into the mix.
You're going to have government involvement in terms of revenue sharing, and television contracts going to have to be reworked and ripped up, and the playoff system's going to change. It's all going to change.
I just think about how this Buckeye schedule this year is going to please them because of all the extra eyeballs, because of how big the games look on paper right now.
Timmy has to hate something he's always loved. He'll tell you what it is coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on The Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
You're looking at a couple-minute holdup on northbound 315 going from Ackerman Road to North Broadway. We also have slowdown due to a crash that's on the right shoulder of eastbound 33 at 270 on the West Outer Belt. This report is sponsored by Credit Karma. When your money's on the line, are you okay with a basic free tax service? Get the confidence of TurboTax with free Fed and state filing on Intuit Credit Karma. Around 37% of filers qualify. Simple 1040s only. See details at turbotax.com/free. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Got this. Breathe. You got this. You got this.
In the moments that truly matter, what do? Rise to the occasion. Ohio Health. It's time.
Common Man here for Weed Man. I talk to you about Weed Man every year. Why? Simple. Number one, I use it. Number two, it works. You want to get those lawn roots thick, baby, because when that happens, they resist weeds, disease, and insects, and they're using top-of-the-line stuff. We're talking golf course quality. Weed Man is locally owned and operated by Corbin and Audrey. They will take care of you. Proudly serving Central Ohio and our Dayton friends. Call your local office, 614-733-3747, weedman.com.
We can come the day you call us.
We're 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Brian, I've been meaning to ask you something.
Okay, ask away.
Sometimes when we're talking, I hear a little sparkling sound.
Is it when one of us says, all you have to do is point?
There it is. Did you hear that?
That's the sound of magic happening.
Magic? Like we can come the day you call us? Wow.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Kroger app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
Kroger makes it easy to save on fuel. Just redeem the points you've earned to save up to $1 a gallon at the pump. See store for details. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Hey folks, it's Jeremy Birmingham Berm here from the Austin and Berm Show on 97.1 The Fan. After hitting maintenance with Awaken 180, I kind of thought that was the whole deal. All right, cool. Don't be an idiot now. Don't gain it back. Stay under 200 pounds. That was the win. But then maintenance did something I really didn't expect. I lost another 5 pounds for free. I'm now down 40 pounds, further under 200, and that's the part about Awaken 180 that still cracks me up a little bit. Because people hear maintenance and think it means barely hanging on, eating celery in the dark and trying not to blow it. That's not this. I'm eating pizza. I can have ice cream. I'm living like a normal person. The difference is I'm not fighting myself all day, or if I'm wondering what one weekend away from the plan could ruin the whole thing. Awaken 180 just didn't help me lose the weight. It taught me how to live in a way where I'm not headed right back to where I started. The last 5 pounds in free maintenance, that tells you everything. Awaken180weightloss.com. Go there now and give it a chance and see how it can help you take control of your life and your health the way it did for me. Awaken180weightloss.com.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
The heat is on its way, and my AC's not brand new. How can I make sure it cools like it's supposed to?
I recommend a tune-up to you and every caller. Experience true comfort for $53.
Get an AC tune-up for $53.
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Now is the time to call Comer & Cross and transform your garage with a gleaming new Comer & Cross garage floor. Maybe your garage floor has exposed concrete with stains and cracks or a bad epoxy or paint job. Well, a new Comer & Cross garage floor will transform your entire garage in just one day. Now, here's the great part of this whole story. If you call them right now, they're going to take 50% off installation. Yeah, that's right, 50% off installation from Comer & Cross when you call them today at 1-800-NEW-FLOOR. A Comer & Cross garage floor is the gold standard, guaranteed to never chip, crack, or show tire lift like epoxy or paint ever. Plus, they make it easy. They'll take your stuff out of the garage for you. They'll fix your cracks and pits perfectly like it's a new garage floor, and then they'll apply the proprietary finish that you pick. Yeah, I said it. They'll fix your cracks and pits. What's wrong with that? That's what you want. So call them today at 1-800-NEW-FLOOR to get 50% off installation. That's 1-800-NEW-FLOOR. Or go to comercross.com.
Spring cleaning isn't just for your house. It's for your life. If your job is getting old, it's time to clear the clutter and spring into IT. Go to My Computer Career.
My Computer Career helped me get the skills and certifications I needed to start a new life as an IT professional in months, not years.
Earn the certifications the top employers are looking for right now. Visit mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation to see if it's time to spring into IT. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios, driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. Cleveland Guardians posted a 10-2 win over the Kansas City Royals today at Progressive Field. Angel Martinez 4 for 5 today, including a grand slam, part of a 5-run 8th inning for the Guardians. Cincinnati Reds go for a 5th straight win when they play again in Miami against the Marlins tonight. Brady Singer pitching for the Reds, Yuri Perez for the Marlins. Davey Lopes, 4-time All-Star second baseman of the LA Dodgers, has passed away at age 80. Part of the 1981 World Championship Dodger team. Lopes also managed the Milwaukee Brewers and had been battling Parkinson's disease. Columbus Clippers dropped a day game 8-5 today at Worcester. Meanwhile, the NBA Cleveland Cavaliers at home with Atlanta. Cavs have won 3 in a row. This update brought to you by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. If you're not happy with your results in the first week, get 100% of your money back. Awaken 180 weightloss.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
How many points can your IQ fall in 3 hours? You're about to find out. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
It's Good Clean Wednesday. Send us an email, goodcleanboy@gmail.com. What do you got, Timmy?
Want one right now? Here we go. We got my GCBs.
Would you like to touch my monkey?
I contend.
He contends.
That when you go into any fast food place, you should have a clean condiment station where the ketchup comes out of the pump, like most Wendy's locations and Raising Cane's. Do you agree with me?
I do not agree, only because...
That's from Michael.
Yes, if I'm waving a magic wand, and this is an ideal world, we're cleaning the apparatus, we're making sure all of that is good every single day. The reality is they let those things stay. There's bacteria in there.
I don't accept it.
Well, you cannot accept it, but I live in reality.
Just like with Buckeye basketball, we're taking a turn. I don't accept that.
No,
if
can
we're
I tell you something?
We're going to have a station
I would
in
much
our restaurant,
rather
we're going to keep it clean.
Get packets of ketchup. They've been packaged at the source. I don't have to worry about cross-contamination from some idiot at a high school job that doesn't know how to clean a ketchup pump.
Packets suck.
Why do they suck?
I hate ripping open a packet and then putting the ketchup onto the little paper cover that's over the plastic tray like some kind of loser. It's just, it gets soggy. You need something to actually dip the fries in. The classic little paper cup and the ketchup pump at Wendy's.
Ideally,
it's great. If you don't want to use it,
I agree with you.
If you don't want to use it, then don't.
I live and breathe in the real world, Timmy. I'm talking about real problems here.
You can have your packets. The packets are always going to be there because you've got to serve the window. But if you're eating in the restaurant, when we go to a nice place too, like, and I'm not saying that there's nothing nice about fast food restaurants and they shouldn't keep up their cleanliness and their quality, because they should. Culver's does it. The good, clean boys and girls at Chick-fil-A, they manage to always do it, and there's no problems that a lot of these other fast food chains seem to have.
You think they do it.
Well,
but there's hidden bacteria that's in there.
Well, there's also the things that they're doing to their employees that we don't see, but that's neither here nor there.
What are they doing to their employees? Just like whipping them in the back?
You don't want to know, buddy.
All right.
But it goes on. You think it's normal to just be that happy about working at a restaurant, but somehow they do it. And somehow they brainwash them into it. It's like a good football culture over there. But no, we go to a nice restaurant. There's nothing better than when I'm at Hyde Park and I get a stainless steel cup where the ketchup's already in there and it's ready to go and it looks beautiful. And there's no stigma about the ketchup anymore. Ketchup also has a stigma.
What do you mean it has a stigma?
Ketchup's got a stigma. I think we do a lot of shunning. We shun a lot of people
by the way,
ketchup.
I'm all for it. I think we use too much ketchup in society.
There's lines, though. If you want to put some ketchup on a hot dog at a ball game, I'm not going to look sideways at you for doing that.
I'm not either, because I wouldn't look at a 5-year-old sideways.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Is that how it's going to be?
That's right.
Yeah,
that's how it's going to be.
I don't want to ever see you use ketchup ever again. I think you should denounce. I want you to denounce ketchup right here, right now. You don't love it. You don't need it. Get rid of it. Get out of your life.
I barely use it. And the only time I do use it is on a fry, and it's because the place I'm at does not give me a mayonnaise alternative.
Oh, well, how do you think you get that delicious fry sauce? Because it's got a little ketchup mixed in.
That's fine. It's mixed
in.
In.
Yeah, but it's in there. It's like me with the mayo. It's like me with the mayo.
It's in there.
Oh, what do you think those aiolis are? What do you think that magic thing is
what
that's
else
in there?
Come on, give me another
It's
one.
creamy mayo. So, my flesh wounds.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
I just seen that the movie The Sandlot had its 33rd anniversary.
Oh, the Scottie Pippen anniversary.
Can you Scottie Pippen anniversary? Can you guys believe that? And what are your 2 or 3 favorite sports movies of all time?
Oh, wow.
Well, that one is so good, and that one also has James Earl Jones at the end of it.
It does.
Oh, George? Yeah, I knew George. High fast one came in. Pow! Lights went out.
I mean, Field of Dreams is the answer.
Field of Dreams.
You've told me that's not a sports movie. It's a sci-fi movie.
Shut up.
I'm sorry. Who said that? You, Ketchup Boy.
Well, it is about ghosts popping out of corn,
That's not sci-fi. If anything, it would be a fantasy film.
All right, fantasy, science fiction. They're sort of in the same genre.
They're not in the same genre.
Same section. It's right around fantasy's going to be right around the corner.
That's stupid. Game of Thrones is not science fiction.
If we're at the Blockbuster, we're going to have, sci-fi, and then mystery and fantasy is right there around the corner.
Oh, my God.
It's the ultimate difference.
Field of Dreams.
We got ghosts and corn.
What else? In terms of sports movies.
Hoosiers for me.
Hoosiers.
My team is on the floor. We just had that Fred Hoiberg at Nebraska pull a Gene Hackman, Coach Norman Dale, in a real NCAA tournament game, saying, I'm just going with the 4 that are out there. My team is on the floor. So that's one for me.
You got your Rookie of the Year.
Bull Durham. You're not the biggest Bull Durham guy.
No,
Rookie of the Year is a different.
Rookie of the Year sucks.
No, it doesn't suck.
It sucks.
It doesn't suck. It's got its place. Henry Rowan Gardner. Got Sidney Poitier as the manager.
Sidney Poitier was not the manager.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Uh-oh. Do we have a little standoff? I think Sidney Poitier was the Cubs manager.
Sidney Poitier was the Cubs manager?
I think he was.
Teddy.
Gary Busey was the starting pitcher.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
And,
Timothy Busfield.
Timothy Busfield is Little Big League.
That's Little Big League. I'm sorry.
And
yes.
Daniel Stern, I believe Daniel Stern directed.
He did direct
Rookie of the Year, and it might have been the only one he directed.
Teddy was Sidney Poitier.
I swear.
In
It's not
rookie,
him, it's somebody
in
that looked a
Rookie of
lot.
the Year. Teddy.
Come on, Ted. Look the damn thing up.
I do not see his name listed here.
They all look the same to you, don't they, Timmy?
Don't give me that.
You're talking about the Rookie of the Year?
Rookie of the Year
the
with
movie.
Sidney Poitier.
Yeah, Gary Busey's in it.
C. Busey. Oh no.
Daniel Stern.
This wouldn't be my first. Wouldn't be my first miss.
Who was in?
Don't. Was
Laurence Olivier in Bull Durham?
Stop it. I swear, I don't know why it's
Who
not
was in
popping
Star
up.
Wars? Sammy Davis Jr.?
Well, how you doing, little partner?
No, you can't. You morons.
Little visitor to you.
You moron.
I'm sorry.
Sidney Poitier. I like the way you say it. You're like, oh, Sidney Poitier?
Poitier? How would you say it? Poitier?
Remember when Clint Eastwood guest starred on Saved by the Bell? He was taking him on the whitewater rafting trip. Then he bailed. That wasn't Clint Eastwood?
Who's Secretary of State? 1985.
All right, talk about something that you love, but now you have to hate.
So the song One Shining Moment, which sort of got overshadowed by Jacob Reimer's tweet this year, which was a very Magic Johnson-esque tweet that just said, the Big Ten has won the national championship. Well, they go into that song, and that song is great. Luther Vandross, not Sidney Poitier. That's the song. Warms my heart. Just when you hear those drums at the beginning, you hear the fans cheering, they're showing snippets of first and second round action, maybe a little cut from the Dayton first four gets in there. I've always loved it. They tried to go away from Luther for a year or two, had someone else voice it, and that was dumb. I feel I don't even want to talk over him. It's so good. But aside from Michigan winning the national championship this year, I don't know how this missed me because I've heard stories about how this song was supposedly going to be played after the Super Bowl, but they just decided that that wouldn't really work. But the writer of this song, his name is David Barrett, and David Barrett is from Ann Arbor, Michigan. So why I had to realize that
now we have to hate
right
the
after
song?
Michigan won the national championship, and he was in a bar in East Lansing, and he was actually watching Larry Bird playing a basketball game, and the idea for the song just came to him. And the guy that he showed the song to was Armin Katayan, who was with CBS. Armin Katayan, who was with CBS Sports for a long time. They were high school buddies, and it got passed to Doug Towie, who was a creative director with CBS Sports, and ultimately it found its place in the 1987 NCAA tournament. That's how it became its thing.
Thanks, Timmy.
Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, she
Better
was
than Sidney Poitier.
By the way, my Siri just lit up here.
Uh-oh.
Did we say something that maybe every time you say Sydney Sweeney, the phone comes to life?
Because your phone is
knows.
filled with smut.
It knows.
Oh, it knows.
All right, the Masters starts tomorrow. There is something with the Masters that has always interested me. And we'll talk about it coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
You're looking at slower traffic on northbound 270 on the West Outer Belt from Tuttle Crossing Boulevard to 161. And there's a bit of a slowdown on eastbound 670 from Cleveland Avenue to 71. This report is sponsored by Fresh Time Market. Your self-care routine is about to glow up. Enjoy 30% off all vitamins and body care at Fresh Time Market from April 8th through the 14th. Take care of yourself and your wallet at one of the biggest sales of the year. Fresh Time Market, rooted in your well-being. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
If your garage door clashes with your home, like the guy wearing socks and sandals,
We are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, we've been transforming the look of people's homes with beautiful Clopay doors for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Pelotonia has proven there are no limits to community impact. We've raised more than $339 million for innovative cancer research at the James at Ohio State. Now, new routes let anyone be part of Ride Weekend. Mountain biking, trail running, and hiking join Gravel Day. And Pelotonia Kids welcomes our youngest riders because there's only one finish line that matters: ending cancer. Register today.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven. I feel valued as a member.
They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
Coffee, sandwich, hash browns. Tired of the same breakfast routine? Time to refresh your morning ritual with a $6 Tim's Trio from Tim Hortons. It starts with a premium blend of freshly brewed coffee, a hot, savory breakfast sandwich made with freshly cracked eggs, and for a tasty twist, a daily baked donut to sweeten the deal. Ask for the $6 Tim's Trio. Your morning ritual refreshed. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants, must ask for offer. Medium coffee only. Terms apply.
Aviators football returns Friday, April 17th, 8 p.m. kickoff. The first 5,000 fans through the gates take home a free team flag. Grab your tickets now at UFLaviators.com. United we fly.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Runyon from Runyon Dental Group. Are you missing teeth or do you have uncomfortable dentures? Dental implants can not only transform your smile, they can restore your confidence and allow you to eat those foods you love that you've been missing. When I was in my early 30s, I was in a similar situation needing complex dental work and dental implants. I understand all the emotions that you're feeling because I've been the patient and I know that we can help you. Schedule a free consultation today at RunyonDentalGroup.com. That's RunyonDentalGroup.com.
I'm Yolanda Harris. I'm a journalist at 10TV News. I don't just report about our community, I belong to it. And that's why we care so deeply about getting it right. And when local journalism is done right, it moves. It moves you to act, to verify, to volunteer. And yes, it moves your heart through the kind of human storytelling that stays with you wherever you are. And at 10TV, we're here for all of it. These are the stories that move Central Ohio.
After an audit of our programming, the suits here at The Fan decided we needed more baseball.
And that common man is stupid. Good news. We fixed one of those problems.
Catch the Reds on The Fan all season long. Yay, baseball.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is fast for cash. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, apartment buildings, commercial properties. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
Hey there, I'm Brad. I'm about to win the Tuesday Night Bowling League Championship. Strike. I'm also a highway worker for the Ohio Department of Transportation. When you move over and slow down, you're not only giving me room to work, you're making sure I can bowl the winning strike with my buddies.
Roadside workers have lives and families, but when they're on the job, they put it all on the line to protect and serve us. Remember, they're not just roadside workers. Thank you for moving over and slowing down.
Brought to you by ODOT, USDOT, NHTSA, and ODPS.
From posters and presentations to labels and loyalty cards, Staples has all the print to boost your brand. Shop now, in store and online. Staples, that was easy.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We've got clear skies overnight tonight into Thursday morning across central Ohio, and this time temperatures stay above freezing overnight in the middle 40s. Thursday, a lot of sunshine. What a day. High temperatures in the low to mid 70s. Friday starts dry and sunny with a minor cold front sweeping in the afternoon hours with a 50% chance of some rain showers, but highs in the 70s. Saturday's dry and lots of 60s. That is your 97.1 The Fan weather forecast. I'm 10 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Chris Tomer.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Panama Ted is being forced to produce this show against his will. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Please subscribe to the podcast of this stupid show. It's available wherever you get your stupid audio. Just search Common Man and Timmy. Click subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. Podcast is brought to you by our friends, Care Heating and Cooling. I would like to give a shout out. I forgot to do this on Monday. I had the day off. People ask me what I did on my day off.
I'm going to take a wild guess. I'm going to say you didn't leave the house.
That's wrong.
Okay.
I went shopping.
You had a shopping day.
I went shopping. I bought Kristen a birthday gift. Her birthday's coming up soon. I had lunch with a friend of mine.
Very nice.
And I went to Anthony Thomas and cleaned them out because it was Easter clearance day and it was 50% off. You can't beat that deal.
Oh, man. Did you go down to the factory store?
No, they got one in Powell.
Okay, yeah.
They got one in Powell. I went in there. The old broad who works there is very nice.
The old broad? What are you talking about?
Very nice in there. She was all by herself. We struck up a conversation. She complimented me on getting there and making sure I took care of the deals.
Good.
Took advantage of the deals, I should say.
What, were they 50 off? Were we up to
50% off?
Were we up to 75? When are we up in that thing?
Oh, they won't last. They were already pretty slim pickings when I got there.
So the big factory that's right there on 270 and I-70, that they will do some tours. And last year, I'm pretty sure it was Easter last year, we had some family that was in and around town, and we all went and did that. And it moved surprisingly quick. And, man, like they had that thing down to a science. Like the way that the line was moving from the end of the tour into the big, like they have I don't know how big the one is in Powell. The
Just
shop,
small.
if it's a tiny shop.
Yeah.
Because this is huge. I feel like this thing is like 5 shops like into one. The size of the thing where you've got all sorts of different chocolates and stuff that was like a mistake off the line. They'll throw that on markdown in there. I would recommend it. Like if you're just looking to crush some candy, go to that A-Train factory and go around the back there and just stop in. I think they have normal business hours too.
I've had a lot of chocolate, gourmet chocolate, and they pay me nothing to tell you this. That Anthony Thomas chocolate could be my favorite in the whole world.
It's fantastic.
I got a box of the buttercreams, too. You ever get those? Just the buttercreams?
Oh, delicious.
I got some Buckeyes over there.
It's like a good old soul snack, the buttercreams.
Oh, I love it.
Right? I feel like I'd have that and Werther's Originals in dishes side by side.
Places like that never go away.
Me too.
You know, they span generations. Like you bring over a box of Anthony Thomas, it tells me that you care.
We got some good candy around here, you know? When you we can throw our weight around. Like we talk about us as a pizza town. What about us as a candy town as well? When you take into account you got Anthony Thomas, you go downtown by German Village. Oh, by the way, man, thoughts go out to the Schmidt family.
I saw that.
Oh my God.
Passed away in a house fire.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Over the weekend, the Schmidt family lost one of their 5th generation guys.
It's a terrible story.
Works at the restaurant there. I love going down there. I always talk about picking a nice October, November day when it's middle of football season. The Buckeyes maybe played at noon. Get the family, go down there. Wait however long I got to wait because I got nothing but time when the football game's all done and the air's getting crisp. Just take in the scenery down there, and they've got the Red Stable, the cute little gift shop, and then to get back to the candy.
The Fudge House.
The Fudge House.
Yeah.
That is some of the best candy that you're going to get around town. I feel like I'm missing another big name. Marcia's Buckeyes, right?
Yeah. I don't know if that's a big name.
No, but they could stake their claim for having the best Buckeye.
No.
Probably. And Anthony Thomas would say,
look, it's very good. I enjoy it.
You quickly batted that one away.
If I'm having a Buckeye, I'm having an Anthony Thomas Buckeye. They're my favorite.
Remember when Angela Pace came back and saw us the last time? She brought each and every one of us a little 6-sleeve of the Anthony Thomas Buckeyes. They didn't last the show.
Oh. Eat them up. You have sex with them.
No. So I want to talk about the Masters.
Well, I want to talk about the ticketing.
That's what I want to talk about.
I want to ask you. Hold on a second. because we've made the jokes on this show about how you sign up for the lottery and they never pick you because they've gotten to know you. But the reality is, this is shrouded by mystery, right? It's not like somebody's sitting in a room with ping pong balls and it's like, well, luck of the draw.
Yeah.
Like we honestly do not know how they select who they're picking to receive tickets. And we just sort of look at that and say, that's charming. But let me ask you a question. As someone who's been screwed over trying to get tickets, do you find it charming? Or in 2026, does the lack of transparency for Masters tickets drive you absolutely batty?
I go back and forth on this. You know how you and I can operate on mood, right? Like depending on what meal we want to get, how we feel a certain day. It's a mood thing because part of me does find it kind of fascinating if I have to wait until I'm 65 years old to have my day at Augusta National to go down there. Hopefully Jack will go with me.
Yeah.
Not Jack Nicklaus.
I'll go with you.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean your stupid son?
If the Golden Bear is still with us.
All right.
At 130 years old.
I'll be there.
It'd be nice for him to hang out with us. But part of that, something fantastic about that, right? Where you've wanted to go to a place and check something off your sports bucket list. Good things come to those who wait type of thing where it's not going anywhere. I watch it on TV every year, and I'm perfectly happy doing that. And it's this right in the middle thing where you have your right in this country to operate as a club the way that you want to operate. There's private clubs that get to dictate who they accept as members all over the country. You can like it, you can hate it. You're allowed to. You're allowed to speak your mind about how they choose to operate. Augusta National has been on the chopping block for that. They did not allow women until 2012. That was kind of a thing for them. And now they've done that. Condoleezza Rice, some other people were in their very first class of women that became members there. But I do think they're missing out because those tickets, if they're sold properly, why could they not just have a sponsor? Like we were talking about how, baseball teams, hockey teams, everyone now has an official ticket provider. And then you're kind of at risk of getting some counterfeit tickets, even digitally now, whatever it is. It's happened to me before going through StubHub where I got hosed on tickets. And I wound up working the system and got my money back and all that and was good. But you typically go with the official ticket provider, even for resale markets, and you're good. Like you know that you're safe. Even if you have to pay 10 times what the face value is.
Right.
If that's what it dictates. But if you've got the money and you want to go, you could still enforce every rule that you want to enforce.
But you can't do that with Augusta.
No,
because if they find out that you got it from a third party, they'll take it right away from you.
I've heard so many horror stories where my thing about this is I'm either going to win the lottery or someone I know has won the lottery and they're taking me as their guest, or it's a corporate sponsorship. I've heard of those that go around that are on the up and up as well, where it's a business partnership. So I was talking to a buddy of mine just this week. He had his day down there where he won the lottery, but he loves it so much he's got to go back. And I think his dad's getting older and in poor health. He wants to take his dad, and so he had tickets. He thought for this year's event was going to be for today. If you can't get
what happened?
You can't get a Thursday through Sunday round, and you take what you get there. You want to get Wednesday because of the famed par 3 contest with what we have going on. Kevin Hart's caddying for Bryson DeChambeau out there, which is funny. So he paid thousands of dollars for the tickets and was sweating it out after the first couple days when he didn't receive them. So then, as I was texting with him, he said, "Yeah, I'm a bit nervous. I know it's a risk." And as we got closer, I asked him, "Hey, man, are you there? Like, what was the update?" He said, "Well, good and bad." He said, I luckily got my money back, but no tickets, and found out that the guy that sold them to us got fired from his job for trying to sell company corporate tickets to somebody else. And I said, damn. I said, well, thank God you at least got your money back, because that's a stretch. But you'll see things on social media where you don't know the whole story. The person posting it might be lying. Maybe they tried to put it up on eBay and then took it down. But the Masters reserves the right to just cancel tickets. If they think that their tickets were going through a third party, or if you paid thousands of dollars off eBay or StubHub to get them, you might not get in. So
it's fascinating to me that we still have this.
Like, would you... It's up to them to do it the way they want to do it. And sometimes do I wish it would be a little bit easier if I want to just pay the money because I have it and I might die in 10 years and I want to make sure I get down there. Yeah, part of me thinks I deserve to at least have one day out there to soak it in and watch some golf and buy the cheap concessions and get my gnome. Got to get that gnome.
I'm going to get you down there. I'm going to make it my mission.
I know. I want someone to make it their mission.
I'm going to make it my mission.
What will we wear?
Joshua Perry says he's got some sort of insider.
Joshua Perry's got an inside.
Yeah, I told him to take
man?
you.
Does he want to go?
He'd love to go.
He's in about it?
Yeah.
I would go with Joshua in a heartbeat.
He said he was not going to take you, though. He says you're not on that level of friendship.
Oh,
So start kissing ass.
Yeah.
Oh, look, another fast food ranking that annoys me. Another list. We'll discuss it coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Watch for some slowdown due to an accident that's on the right shoulder of eastbound 33 at 270 on the West Outer Belt. And we've got about a 5-minute delay on southbound 270 on the West Outer Belt from Cemetery Road to I-70. This report is sponsored by Credit Karma. Want to make the most of your tax refund? File with TurboTax on Intuit Credit Karma. They help you get your biggest refund, and then Credit Karma helps you do more with it with a personalized plan designed to help you hit your money goals. Start filing today in the Credit Karma app. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off a closing cost. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 5.99% APR, 6.02% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
Looking to sell your home? Don't pay 6% commission. Call my guys at Sell for 1% Realtors. They're full service, not a do-it-yourself kind of thing. On average, customers save over $10,000. Give them a call, 614-451-6616. That's 451-6616.
Protect your home or business with Ramos Roofing. Trusted roofing, siding, and gutter solutions with free estimates and flexible financing. Call 614-761-7663 or visit RamosRoofingOhio.com today. Ramos Roofing. Reliable, local, built right.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Let's get one thing perfectly clear. If you're not willing to kill baby Hitler, you're a moron. This is Common Man and Timmy.
I have a food list here, a ranking that aggravates me, as they all do, and they're designed to do it. Hey, Pizza Madness Fest. We announced Pizza Madness. We did it this year. Pizza House won, 64 pizza places fighting to the death. It was a good time. I enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed listening to it. I enjoyed eating lots of pizza.
I enjoyed it so much more this year than year one, just because I felt like we were doing it one time is one thing, but when you come back for the second year, and I just felt that more pizza places...
Well, they geared up for it.
We're interested.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, we're interested in it, and they were ready for it. And I got a lot of positive response. Like a couple days after we had a round, even after they got bounced, the dude that was running the bar at Emilio's that night said something to me and thanked us for the Pizza Madness competition. And same for you when you went in to pick up some pies.
It's a celebration
at Minelli's
of Columbus Pizza. And we're proud to do it. But we announced Pizza Madness Fest as well, where we're going to have you guys come out, free event, ticketed event, but free event, where you come out and just eat pizza. have an opportunity to purchase pizza from 20 to 25 different local places, all in one venue.
Yeah.
Just a celebration of pizza.
And the community, be there with us.
Yeah.
Your favorite fan personalities will be out there eating slices of pizza with you.
But as this process started to evolve and things evolved behind the scenes at the radio station from a corporate level, and if you've kept up with the news, maybe you're aware of that, it just became one of those things where it wasn't working out the way that we wanted it to work out. We couldn't align the proper resources to get
this thing across the finish line.
Really great event.
And time was not on our side.
For all of you. And so, unfortunately, we've made the decision to punt on it. Doesn't mean we're not going to do it again at some other point, but it wasn't becoming what we wanted it to originally be.
Yeah,
and I don't want to give you a half-ass attempt.
We wanted to do it. We wanted to make sure that it kicked ass for that first time. So then when or if we do this that first time, it's definitely going to be something that keeps coming back.
I mean, it's
year after
nobody's
year.
fault except for yours, but it's nobody's fault. But we'll try again at some other point. We'll try and put it together because I really think that it would be great for the local community. And I love the way that people are starting to wake up now to, one, the different pizza styles across the country, that there's not just a couple, but two, of course, our style of Central Ohio, Columbus style tavern, which is different than tavern style other places. All right, now more food. All Recipes has put together a list of the 12 best fast food fries. Okay?
Fast food fries.
Fast food fries.
It's surely a list that's going to piss us off.
Number 12. This was the worst that they ranked. Popeye's fries. They said they were not fresh or crisp or salty enough. And see, that's my problem with Popeyes, is that when made properly, it's unrivaled, I think.
But they have inconsistencies from shop to shop.
And the fries are the most inconsistent item.
Or they might be really cold when you get a box
floppy,
of them. Yeah.
Cold. I mean, if they were like hot, piping hot, fresh with the Cajun seasoning they put on that stuff, it's good. It's a good fry. But, if every 8 times out of 10 you get a subpar product, I understand why they're number 12 on this list.
Teddy, how does that make you feel to see something, a key item from one of your Wednesday spots, dead last in all the fast food spots that they rank?
Yeah, I was disappointed in that.
Step it up, Popeyes.
But Mike talks about how he's had that experience. Every time I've been to Popeyes, though, I've had great fries, and I love their fries, so I don't agree with it.
All right, don't agree with it. Burger King is next, number 11. They say Burger King's fries are described on the site as piping hot and perfectly salted. While they were warm and pretty salty, they were too thick and not cooked enough. Tasted like I was eating a hot, raw potato.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I'm not the biggest Burger King guy in the world.
I'm not going to stump for Burger King fries. I know a long time ago it was a big thing when they changed their recipe. I might have even done a science fair project about French fries at one point in my youth because I cared so much. Yeah. It was basically just a taste test.
I was going to say, I bet you got an A on that.
I did.
Number 10, Dairy Queen. The reviewer did not like the fact that they were not salted at all. Is that standard at Dairy Queen? They don't salt the fries?
I don't think they have enough salt on them.
Okay.
I will agree with that. And that's one thing too where I've had fries at places where they were crispy and they were fresh. I would like Swenson's to do a little bit more seasoning on their fries because I think it's a good fry. And when it comes out hot and crispy, I just would like a little bit more salt. You don't see a lot of pepper seasoning on a fry. Like, why not? Like, why can't we do a little bit more of that blend with the salt, pepper, with the right kind of kick to it?
Number 9, Arby's crinkle fries. They shouldn't even be existing. I don't know why we even do it. It's ridiculous. Number 8, Kentucky Fried Chicken fries. Which are almost like potato wedges.
The wedges when we're going with KFC.
Those, yeah,
you like
good.
those, Teddy?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
A wedge can be very good. It can be. You get a lot of seasoning that can stick to the side of that potato wedge. Yeah.
Number 7, Five Guys Cajun-style fries. Now, that's one of my favorite fries. I love the Cajun style, boardwalk style. It's aggressively seasoned, and that was their issue here, is that it was too seasoned. I like that aspect of it, but whatever. Sonic is number 6 on here. Arby's Curly Fries, number 5.
Okay, all right.
I think it's delicious. Number 4 is just the regular Five Guy fry, which my wife then takes 19 pounds of malt vinegar and puts on top of that.
I do like the malt vinegar. It sounds like Kristen's using a tad too much, but I definitely have to have that malt vinegar going for Five Guys, and that's going to be up at the top for me, their fry.
Number 3, Chick-fil-A, which, look, you either love a Chick-fil-A waffle fry or they're just fine. For me, they're more like roasted potatoes.
It's a mood thing for me, too, and I've also had some inconsistencies with the Chick-fil-A fry as well. Like sometimes you get so many more of those crispy edge pieces in there, or there's just more of a... Theirs have to be fluffy for them to be good. Like the waffle fry, it can't be overly crispy. It's got to have some of that fluff factor to it when you bite into the middle part of that.
I contend.
Of that potato. You contend.
I contend that if you're a ketchup slut, you love the Chick-fil-A waffle fry because you can...
They hold it.
You can load up that vessel with ketchup.
Yes, they do. They hold it well. I do love dipping the fry in a good old classic ketchup.
Number 2... McDonald's.
The McDonald's.
I've said when McDonald's is good, it's the best.
Yeah, they're always top 3.
This list kind of agrees. Number 1 is Wendy's, which I enjoy me some Wendy's. I think this is much too high for Wendy's. I've had many a subpar fry. Remember for a while they were doing like the advertising thing where it's like, if it's not hot and fresh when you get it, it's free. You just come on back. It's like, well, first of all, I'm not coming back. All right, I'm not walking back in there. But there have been plenty of times where I've been tempted. I've been tempted to go back in there. This is not hot and fresh. I demand another one.
I'm surprised that did they just forget about Culver's?
I was going to say there's no Culver's on here. There's no Checkers Rallies on here. Which is a
Rallies,
sneaky good fry.
Checkers Rallies does deserve to be a top 5 fry.
I agree.
I don't know how the rest of it. I would probably have that ahead of the Culver's. Culver's is good. Like, don't get me wrong. Like I appreciate the style because you don't see that crinkle style fry at many places.
Arby's.
Stop it. Can you think of another place where that's their fry?
Shake Shack.
Shake Shack does it. Okay, good.
And you know what? The Shake Shack fries, not Shake Shack, Steak and Shake.
Steak and Shake. Shoestring.
You either love or you hate.
I'm not super into them.
I do. I love them. I love a really thin fry like that.
What's the process for eating them? Do you like gather them? Do you bunch them up? Do you get like
you don't eat them one at a time? You're not a lunatic.
Of course you can't eat them one at a time. That's my thing. I sometimes wonder if I have to like fork these fries to like get enough of them into my mouth and for one bite because they're so small.
Public forking.
A public forking. Mm-hmm. I don't want to finger the food like that when it's so small.
So anyway, that is your list of the top 5, not 5 out of 5. 5
French fries, top 12 French fries in fast food.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. I can't talk. Let's talk about fashion coming up next. I have a hot take on this.
Ooh, Machu Picchu.
Sports uniforms. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got slowdown due to an accident that's blocking the right lane on eastbound 161 between 315 and North High Street. We also have delay due to a crash on the right shoulder of southbound 270 on the East Outer Belt at US 33. This report is sponsored by Vision Zero Columbus. Serious crashes on Columbus streets cause permanent physical, financial, emotional, and property damage. Vision Zero is changing that through roadway redesign and a commitment to zero traffic deaths. Find out how at columbus.gov/Vision Zero. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
James Laurinaitis here for my guys at Green & Sons, the premier Kubota dealership in Central Ohio. I love my Kubota tractor, RTV, and zero-turn I got from Green & Sons, and you can check them out online at greenandsons.com or visit them in store in Mount Sterling or north of Marysville and Raymond for all your Kubota needs.
Want to start testosterone therapy? Don't settle for one-size-fits-all doses from your doctor or pay hundreds out of pocket at a TRT franchise. At Low T Center, you can get insurance-covered TRT customized to your body for maximum effectiveness and safety. Low T Center continues to lead the industry in TRT. And this month, enjoy a free men's T test and discounted peptides while supplies last. Head to lowtcenter.com and sign up for your free test today. That's lowtcenter.com.
Planet Fitness has everything you need to power your progress, so you can give everything you've got, all for just 1 cent down. Whether you want to get the most out of our best-in-class equipment or go all in with free fitness training, our trainers are ready to help you get stronger than ever before. Take your workout to the next level at Planet Fitness. Join the club today for 1 cent down, $15 a month. No commitment. Deal ends Friday, April 10th. You ready? Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet. See Club for details.
Bo Bishop here. Picture this. Windows down, the beautiful countryside rolling by, the kids laughing in the back, and nowhere you have to be but wherever the road takes you. That's RV life. Find yours at RCD RV. 3 locations in Central Ohio or online anytime at rcdrv.com.
Hey, Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions. And yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355 or selltohometeam.com.
Morning Juice is now on YouTube, weekday mornings starting at 6.
If you're a fan of Bobby Carpenter, he's ready to attack and dominate.
If you're a fan of Jeff Gutoff,
drive directly to a hospital. Seriously, The Fan.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven. I feel valued as a member.
They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
Tom's Garage Doors, Tom's Garage Doors. When it comes to garage doors, no one knows more.
I started my first business at 12 years old, mowing lawns for about $5 a yard. I thought I was crushing it until my buddy down the street undercut me by $2. But he didn't just cut the price, he cut corners too. That's when I learned if you do the job right, people trust you and integrity beats profit. People care more about how you show up and whether you do what you say you're going to do. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello, owner of Don's Garage Doors. From garage door repairs to upgrades, we show up, we crush it, and we stand behind every job. We only use the best parts, and the spring's guaranteed to last a lifetime. Because when you care about the people you serve, you work harder, and it shows. From repairs to upgrades, call Don's Garage Doors today or schedule online at donsgaragedoors.com. And yeah, we still beat the other guy.
Tom's Garage Doors, Tom's Garage Doors. When it comes to garage doors, no one knows more.
The Fan Poll is sponsored by JT's Pizza and Pub, home of award-winning pizza and 32-ounce Yingling drafts for only $4.
This show cuts harder than a Cape Cod chip inside Timmy's mouth. This is Common Man and Timmy.
I got a bone to pick with the McDonald's.
Okay, what happened now?
Well, they're doing what they always do, which is they're touting a new value menu, but in reality, they're giving you less and charging you more. So, like right now, they got the double cheese, the McChicken, small fry. I'm trying to think what else is on there. And it's essentially buy one, get one for $1. All All right.
Okay.
So even though
they've run that deal a lot, and that's not a bad deal.
Even though the McChicken, depending on the location, is $2.29 to $2.49. If you want two, you buy one, you get one for $1. It's not a bad deal, right?
I feel like that McChicken got a little bit more expensive here recently.
So now they're doing
the
away
base
with
price.
that. Doing away with that.
Yeah.
So they're going to have a new value menu where everything's under $3. McChicken, McDouble, 4-piece McNuggets, small fry, and a small drink. And that's okay, but everything that was on that list was already under $3. And they're doing away with the buy one, get one for $1.
Yeah. Did you? I don't want to get away from that because that's a nice McValue menu deal. Like that's a good deal.
The buy one, get one for $1?
Yeah, buy one, get one for $1.
Especially the double cheese, which they had over $3. That was on the buy one, get one for $1, and it's not going to be on this.
That's no good, man. You're right. That scares me because are we just when is this craziness going to stop? Like with the food costs, with inflation,
when it hits their bottom line. I mean, their stock is already down quite a bit this year because people can see through fake value, and that's what this is. You're not giving people value. You're just changing the name and moving it around on the menu, but in reality, you're giving them less for more.
I'm talking about overall, though. I'm talking about at what point, like, do we actually have to make decisions on if we can go out and get fast food today, or if we just got to continue to cook at home to save money? Because when a meal used to cost $7.50 or $8, but now it's $15 per person. We talk about it all the time, how crazy some of the prices are when we go out. Forget about Five Guys. Like, this can happen at way lesser places now, where you look at your receipt at the end of it and you're like, oh my God, like how did this happen? If anyone in the crew gets an ice cream or a milkshake, the whole thing is cooked.
Ridiculous.
Your margins are blown.
That I'll give Five Guys and Shake Shack a pass because I don't think they're at this level.
Yeah, but even for those places,
no, it's still ridiculous. Don't get me wrong.
To where it's like $20 per person at like a nice burger shop like that.
Oh, I'll tell you right now, we went
shouldn't
to
be like that.
Shake Shack this past weekend because I wanted to try the new pimento cheeseburger that they had there, special for the Masters Week, right?
God.
And so, I'm on the Zep-bound shot, so I can't eat a ton. So I just got a single, just one. Single burger.
Look at you.
I'm just saying, single burger.
Yeah.
My wife got a single, and my daughter got a single.
Didn't get value meals?
We didn't get any fries.
None of you got fries.
No
Did
fries.
You get soft drinks?
We got 3 drinks.
Three drinks, three
drinks,
burgers.
3 burgers. That's it.
Okay.
No extras.
I'll do the tax and the tip or whatever. Okay, so 3 burgers, 3 drinks. I'm going to say you're at $48.
$42.
$42. Oh, my God.
For 3 burgers, 3 drinks, nothing else.
The double cheese now, regular price back to Mickey D's, is $3.60.
No, I know.
$3.59.
And that's why that buy one, get one for $1 is a lifesaver.
It is. That gets you under 2 for $5. I still remember when I would go to Mickey D's every single night in college, and that was $1. That was $1. I would get $1 double cheese and probably $1 large fry back then. Maybe it was a medium fry, but it was something, and it was a good little snack at 9 o'clock.
And look at the fine man you grew up to be.
Look, I'm sitting here right now. My heart's not clogged. It was great. So right now they've got the $5 McChicken meal deal. That's still good. And the McDouble meal deal went up to $6. Did that just go up from $5 to $6 here in the last couple of months?
That used to be.
That was the same thing. It was also $5.
The daily double
was $6.
Yeah. Now the McDouble's up to $6?
Now I don't even have a daily double meal deal. It's just the McChicken for $5 and the McDouble for $6.
Look, I understand that we're not living in 1997. And every generation has the same complaints when it comes to money. Back when I was a kid, it was, can you believe this used to be 20 cents? Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Every generation looks at prices and says, this is ridiculous. However, in a case like this, don't sell me less and tell me it's more. Don't treat me like I'm stupid. All right, you have a value meal that's in existence now. What you're rolling out is going to be worse than what you have. That's all I want. I want honesty. tell me it sucks.
All right, I got some good clean emails on the line of hamburgers. Shall I get to this one right here?
Real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fashion.
Oh, yeah. Fashionista.
Kirk Cousins is now a member of the Raiders. He says the Raiders have the best jersey in sports, the best uniform in sports.
You know, I'm not going to disagree too much with him because I agree that there's something iconic and classic about the silver and black. You contend.
It's almost like a McDonald's fry. When made properly, okay, that Raiders uniform, nothing beats it.
That's true.
The problem is that if you're loosey-goosey with uniform regulations and you see some guys go out there with the big black tape on the cleats, it all has to be clean like it's supposed to be. White shoes, white tape. That Raiders uniform.
Don't mess with the cleats.
Nothing beats it.
Yeah.
Nothing beats it. There's too much variation. Guys are doing their own thing. We got like neon green cleats and crap like that. We can't have that.
Bright orange and all this. Yeah.
But if everybody's just, fresh as a daisy in that uniform.
I want a term there. Fresh as a daisy.
Woo!
Yeah, it's great.
It's a good looking thing.
It's great.
It's like those Texas Road Whites.
Texas
Longhorns, those Road Whites, man.
Yeah,
they came in. They looked fresh when they came in here and lost last year.
They did. They looked clean doing it. They got their butts beat. They didn't get their butts beat, but they looked clean doing it. Yeah. Now, the other, I'm thinking of the classic NFL uniforms now that you bring that up. Man, I
think the Chiefs are a good uniform. I like that.
It's good. It's not really one that comes to the front of my mind. Green Bay Packers.
Packers are a classic.
Classic. I'm sorry to bring that one up to you.
The Bears, when they're not being stupid and wearing like bright orange tops, that's a classic uniform.
Look, I'm thinking in terms of the division of the team that I follow now in the NFC East, and this is hard for me to say, but when it comes to classic, it's always about classics for me. But the Kelly Green.
I don't know how.
The Kelly Green Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know why you would ever switch off of that.
I don't know how the Eagles don't wear Kelly Green all the time. Okay. I also don't know how the Broncos don't wear.
Oh, completely
the Orange Crush all the time.
Yep. That is the Steve Atwaters.
Oh my God.
Pick your Bronco from back in the day. The Randy Gradishers.
They are fantastic.
Oh, they're great.
And they break. It's worse too because they break them out a couple times a year, and everybody says, these are so good.
Yeah, well,
they're
then wear
so
them.
much better. You're right. They are better.
You own them. So wear them. I also think the Dan Marino, Marx Brothers, Dolphins uniforms. Not the newfangled ones that we all just remember.
Mark Clayton, Mark Duper.
Tongue of Vailoa sucking.
The Marx Brothers.
Yes. Not the ideologists.
I got it.
No,
not them either.
Sure they had ideas
Karl
too.
Marx is where you went. Not Groucho.
No, not the.
All right, good clean
Marx
Wednesday.
Brothers.
More of your emails coming up. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got an accident that's blocking 2 lanes and causing a 35-minute delay on northbound 315 before King Avenue. Emergency crews are on scene there, causing some slowdown from 670. And there's a bit of a delay on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt from Westerville to Cleveland Avenue. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Is water seeping into your basement? Are your basement walls cracking? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the basement waterproofing experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Sun, splashes, and nonstop fun await at Zoombezi Bay.
Get your season pass for unlimited thrills,
including our all-new conservation tower. Buy now at ZoombeziBay.com.
Hey folks, it's Jeremy Birmingham Berm here from the Austin and Berm Show on 97.1 The Fan. After hitting maintenance with Awaken 180, I kind of thought that was the whole deal. All right, cool. Don't be an idiot now. Don't gain it back. Stay under 200 pounds. That was the win. But then maintenance did something I really didn't expect. I lost another 5 pounds for free. I'm now down 40 pounds, further under 200, and that's the part about Awaken 180 that still cracks me up a little bit. Because people hear maintenance and think it means barely hanging on, eating celery in the dark and trying not to blow it. That's not this. I'm eating pizza. I can have ice cream. I'm living like a normal person. The difference is I'm not fighting myself all day, or if I'm wondering what one weekend away from the plan could ruin the whole thing. Awaken 180 just didn't help me lose the weight. It taught me how to live in a way where I'm not headed right back to where I started. The last 5 pounds in free maintenance, that tells you everything. Awaken180weightloss.com. Go there now and give it a chance and see how it can help you take control of your life and your health the way it did for me. Awaken180weightloss.com.
If you love shopping for one-of-a-kind treasures in home decor, home and garden accents, and more, visit Oakland Nursery Specialty Stores, Oakland's home store in Dublin, and Inside and Out in New Albany. Unique only begins to tell this story. 2 fabulous stores specializing in eclectic home decor and art. Through innovation and passion, Oakland Nursery has created these 2 unmatched shopping experiences. Find inspiration for your home at Oakland's home store in Dublin and Inside and Out in New Albany.
Protect your home or business with Ramos Roofing. Trusted roofing, siding, and gutter solutions with free estimates and flexible financing. Call 614-761-7663 or visit RamosRoofingOhio.com today. Ramos Roofing. Reliable, local, built right.
This wasn't how Patrick pictured himself in retirement. Instead of playing golf every day, he could barely walk because of his severe knee pain.
It hampered everything because it hurt to walk around the golf course. It hurt to swing, just pretty much hurt doing anything.
But the groundbreaking regenerative treatments at QC Kinetics changed everything for Patrick. QC Kinetics uses your body's own healing properties to help repair and restore damaged tissue in your knees, hips, back, and shoulders. No surgery, no drugs, no downtime.
The turnaround's been amazing from where I was to where I am now. I'm gone from a 15 handicap down to a 7 handicap. That's because my knees allow me to play golf like I haven't been able to play probably in 15 years.
Don't let joint pain keep you from doing what you love. Call QC Kinetics today for your complimentary consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. 380-208-4544.
Common Man here. I've told you about my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. I am back to remind you that if you're thinking about selling your home, it should not cost you 6% to do it. Their premise is almost too good to be true. They sell your home for 1% commission, not 6. That's it. I had to check it out for myself, see if it was legit. I met with the family-run business here in Central Ohio. They will give you everything you expect from any realtor for a whole lot less. This is full service, not discount. They literally do everything that a realtor who charges you 6% is going to do, and probably more. They can do it because they use today's technology, which has made the realtor's job easier, taking photos, signing documents on your phone. And instead of keeping their prices the same like everybody else does, they pass the savings on to you because they know you're going to be happy with the service. Tell a friend, they get more business. Oh, what a novel concept. If I knew about these guys 10 years ago, I would have saved a boatload of money. On average, customers save about $10,000 in commissions. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. Sellfor1%.com.
There's an old story about cat toys that's been retold for over 20 years because it perfectly explains who we are. This is Dennis Sullivan, president of Care Heating and Cooling. Years ago, a couple who shared their house with 3 cats had another company out to look at their furnace. After working on it, the technician said it was dangerous and had to be replaced. The couple called Care for a second opinion, and my dad Mike went out to help them. When he inspected the furnace, the cause of the problem became obvious. A cat toy had been stuffed into the heat exchanger. With the toy removed, the furnace ran perfectly. Now, how did the toy get there? You can decide for yourself, but here's what mattered then and still matters now. The first company paid commissions to their service techs to sell new furnaces. At Care, we pay our technicians to fix furnaces, not sell you a new one. And if a new furnace is needed, our team of replacement specialists will advise you on all options available and help you make your best choice. Care Heating and Cooling. Call 1-800-COOLING when you need a company you can trust.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios, driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. Cleveland Guardians beat the Kansas City Royals 10-2 today at Progressive Field. Angel Martinez a 4-for-5 day, including a grand slam. Cincinnati Reds, who have a 5-game win streak, continued their series in Miami with the Marlins tonight. Brady Singer pitching for the Reds, Yuri Perez for the Marlins. Pitcher Reynaldo Lopez of the Atlanta Braves and outfitter Jorge Soler of the LA Angels today each given 7-game suspensions for their part in a bench-clearing brawl between the two teams last night. Longtime L.A. Dodgers second baseman Davey Lopes has passed away at age 80 after battling Parkinson's disease. Clippers lost on the road today 8-5 in Worcester, Mass. NBA Cleveland Cavaliers at home with Atlanta. Cavs have won 3 in a row going into that game. This update brought to you by Green & Sons. Find your next Kubota tractor at Green & Sons, located in Mount Sterling and north of Marysville, and online at greenandsons.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
This show has over 50 years of combined radio experience. They also have a combined mental age of 11. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
It's a Good Clean Wednesday. That means email us. Nothing's off limits. goodcleanboy@gmail.com. We'll get to that in a second. Gino REM on him, too. He released a statement.
About time he spoke up about that nonsense this weekend.
Saying that he talked to Dawn Staley and he apologized. I have the statement here.
Little flex in this statement. Go ahead.
I don't want to read it to you. Instead, here is Ray Romano.
This morning, Dawn Staley and I spoke about our interaction after the game last Friday. I apologized to Dawn, her staff, and her team. I've lost more games in the Final Four than any coach in history. But Friday, I lost something more important. I lost myself. Those who knew me know I have nothing but respect and admiration for the game and the coaches who coach it. Dawn and her team deserve to win, and they deserve better from me. Women's basketball deserved better. My university, my athletes, my former players and our fans deserved better. Dawn and I have agreed to move on, and we hope the focus will shift back to the growth in women's basketball. The game deserves it.
Thank you, Ray Romano.
I love how Ray took a statement that probably was about 20 seconds long and made it a minute 20.
I actually wished it was a little bit longer.
I'm just really, really hungry. Yeah, Gino, I love how he had to throw in the I've lost more Final Four games than any of you all other punks have ever been to. But I lost something more.
Myself.
I lost myself. Yeah.
In the fracas.
All right, Good Clean Wednesday. Thank you, Gino. I also like just the little thank yous here. I'll just throw this one out here. Noah just chimed in, said, thanks for cheering me up always when I tune in for the GCBs. So thank you, Noah.
Thank you, Noah.
That's
Appreciate
a nice
you,
note.
buddy.
Appreciate you guys out there. And here's another one. Says, my guys.
Oh, yes.
Heard Bo and Company, we call that Bishop and Friends on this station, talking about cookout food with grilling season on the way. They were discussing brats versus hamburgers. And what did you think about Baker's burger choice? He likes his well done. Yuck. From Nick. So brats or burgers for the cookout and for the grill
Talk about
session.
mood. I mean, it's a completely different product.
Right.
If I'm going to a cookout, I expect one encased tube meat and burgers.
You want both?
I want both.
Yeah.
And that could be a hot dog, that could be a Polish sausage, that can be a brat. But
If you're asking us though, you can't have both. If you have to just pick one, you go to someone's cookout and you're only allowed to have one. Maybe you can have 2 burgers, maybe you can have 2 brats, but you got to have one or the other. And that's tough, right? Because that's a mood thing.
Probably a brat. Not because I like brats better than burgers, but because it's harder to screw up a brat than a burger. I have had burgers at people's houses. They grill it. They don't know what the hell they're doing. They serve me a hockey puck. It is inedible. It's pretty hard to screw up a brat.
It's like our when we have our outdoor little patio fest here at the station.
When the station decides to reward us for all our hard work,
right?
They have unqualified employees.
I'm sure
cooking us hamburgers and hot dogs.
I'm sure it's not Mike upstairs when he's on the grill, but maybe it's somebody else. Some of those burgers can get a little extra crispy, a little burnt up.
For a burger the last time. I bit into it, and I don't know what the doneness level would be.
It was charbroiled, baby.
No. It was ash. It was white, and it was like a briquette.
Did it powder?
Yes.
Like when you...
It was like Sarah Michelle Gellar was in the cemetery staking vampires. They just just went up in a poof of smoke.
You got an actual Kingsford burger?
My God.
That's what
I think
you
they
got?
served me a briquette.
What was the flavoring? Was there some mesquite on that briquette?
It was just...
Did you get at least some smokiness flavor from that?
Char's not even a word.
Well, and I heard bits of that segment, and I think I heard Baker making the joke about that too, how if it's a backyard party, you're not getting the burger the way that you want it. Like it is... The burger's going to be the way that the burger's going to be.
You should at least make them edible.
Because there's 20 or 25 people there or so. So you are right. I'm probably taking a bratwurst. You can't sleep on a bratwurst. I do remember we talk about dime a dog night all the time.
Buck a brat at the Crew?
Buck a brat at the Crew.
Yeah, remember
Thank
that,
you. The Bob Evans brats. That to me...
They'd bring him into us.
That to me, I think supersedes the dime a dog. Half the time I go to get one of the dogs, it's like the color of my finger. How many times is it even warm? You know, is it even warm to the touch? Like, can we get the dime of dogs? But can we actually char those things on the flat top grill? Like, can we do that,
Timmy? They're a dime.
Don't.
They're a dime.
I just am asking. Okay. I mean, they have grills there, right?
No.
Why don't you just load 100 of them up on one flat top grill and just keep them coming off?
You're lucky they're even cooked for a dime.
So I should just take it right out of the package?
That's right. That's pretty much what they're giving it to you.
Slither it right down my throat.
You're not allowed to have standards for a dime.
We lose all of that.
But no, the Buck of Brats, when Teddy and I would work the morning shift here at the Fan, they would bring them in at like 7 o'clock in the morning.
It was wonderful.
And I would have like 7 brats.
Okay, I got it.
That's why I was lactating.
7?
Oh, I'd hammer them down, baby.
I think I would get 3 of those. And that would be just perfect.
They go down smooth.
3 Bob Evans brats.
In the morning time.
Just $1.
Ooh.
That is nice how they would bring those in, though.
Oh, yeah.
Never heard of anything like that.
Well, it was the promotion. Then they brought them in, and then we'd go on the air and say, hey, Buck of Brats tonight at the Crew.
Like we did we had the burger thing going with folks over
Ohio
at
Stadium.
Marv Levy at Levy.
Right, Marv Levy was cooking them up.
Levy
All
Foods.
kosher.
Right. My GCBs. Here's another one.
Excuse me.
You can only take 3 of your favorite TV sitcoms, and you're not allowed to watch anything else for the rest of time. What 3 are you taking with you? So Marty.
Seinfeld. You know what? I'm going to take
Does
this.
Curb count as a sitcom if it's a 30-minute boxed up HBO show? I'm throwing that out there. I don't know if it's going to be my final 3.
This is a show that probably nobody has fond memories of, but
Mr. Belvedere?
It scratches me right where I itch, and nobody talks about it. Wings.
You're a
was
Wings
on for
guy.
a long time.
Yep.
I love Wings. I never get tired of
Joe
watching
Hackett?
Joe and Brian Hackett. Helen Chappell ran the lunch counter.
You love Wings, and
Roy Biggins.
Everybody always told me growing up that I looked like Tim Daly from Wings.
Maybe once upon a time, if Tim Daly grew up next to power lines.
Tim Daly wished he looked like this.
He's married to Taya Leone now.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I knew that.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so
Seinfeld for
Wings, Sign, and I got one more to pick.
I'm gonna go with Saved by the Bell.
Oh no.
I know. Just because it doesn't age well, and it's almost funnier to watch that aspect of how well it did not age with the way Slater talks to Jesse.
Well, yeah, but you're going to do that all day, every day? You're going to watch that?
Speaks to her as his mama.
He meant it with affection.
Of course he did. Yes, I know. He did, but you just don't say things like that anymore.
Teddy, Seinfeld, Wings, what would you pick? What would you throw in there?
I would go Seinfeld, Friends, and The Office. Those would be my 3.
Friends, Office.
See, The Office was one that I'm thinking about. More of a modern sitcom. I've seen it a couple times.
Again, I'm thinking about something I can
Always
just watch
scratches me
and
where I
never
itch.
get tired of. You know what?
Cheers.
No. I got to tell you, I rewatched that a couple years ago. It did not hold up as well for me.
Frasier
I like good. A lot, but it's not necessarily I can sit there and watch 10 of them binge watch type of show. You know what? I'm going to go off the reservation a little bit, and I'm going to say the fun family hijinks of Growing Pains.
Growing Pains. Alan Thicke.
With Boner. Yes, I'm going with Growing Pains.
I feel like I'm just losing when I take Seinfeld and Curb, because it's all
very
Larry
similar.
David, and
Yeah.
I'm getting like the R-rated Seinfeld with Curb. Good empty calorie show. Sarah and I have enjoyed it for a lot of years. I'm taking Saved by the Bell out. I'm putting King of Queens in that block.
King of Queens.
King of Queens, Seinfeld, and Teddy's The Office would be the 3 picks for me. That's a good question.
Good emails. Thank you for sending that along. What was I going to talk to you about? I had something. Oh, a former Buckeye perhaps caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
Uh-oh.
Maybe vacationing with a lady who's not his wife.
Uh-oh.
We'll talk about that coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a couple-minute holdup due to an accident that's on Goodale Street between North 3rd Street and North High Street. And also watch out for an accident that's on eastbound 670's off-ramp to northbound 270 on the East Outer Belt. This report is sponsored by Vision Zero Columbus. Serious crashes on Columbus streets cause permanent physical, financial, emotional, and property damage. Vision Zero is changing that through roadway redesign and a commitment to zero traffic deaths. Find out how at columbus.gov/Vision Zero. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
The weather in Central Ohio just got better, so why shouldn't your loan rate? CME Federal Credit Union wants to try to beat your current loan rate by 2% on autos and toys. Plus, no payments for 90 days on car loans and 60 days on motorcycles, boats, and more. Go to CMEFCU.org today.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
Wilson, it's important to us that when you call Pella Columbus, you talk to a real person.
You should hear how smooth it is when you call us.
You calling right now?
Yep. Oh, here we go. New windows. No. New window. Operator.
Get the windows that homeowners rated the leading window brand in Columbus at PellaColumbus.com.
Coffee, sandwich, hash browns. Tired of the same breakfast routine? Time to refresh your morning ritual with a $6 Tim's Trio from Tim Hortons. It starts with a premium blend of freshly brewed coffee, a hot, savory breakfast sandwich made with freshly cracked eggs, and for a tasty twist, a daily baked donut to sweeten the deal. Ask for the $6 Tim's Trio. Your morning ritual refreshed. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants, must ask for offer. Medium coffee only. Terms apply.
Hey Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355 or selltohometeam.com.
Got that tax refund? Uncle Sam's Cash is calling. Put it towards your new ride. Right now at Capital Ford in Whitehall, drive home an F-150, Explorer, or more with 0% APR for up to 60 months on select models, plus deferred payments for up to 90 days. See Capital Ford in Whitehall today. See dealer for details.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Runyon from Runyon Dental Group. Are you missing teeth or do you have uncomfortable dentures? Dental implants can not only transform your smile, they can restore your confidence and allow you to eat those foods you love that you've been missing. When I was in my early 30s, I was in a similar situation needing complex dental work and dental implants. I understand all the emotions that you're feeling because I've been the patient and I know that we can help you. Schedule a free consultation today at runyondentalgroup.com. That's runyondentalgroup.com.
The Jackets hit the road for a battle with the Sabres. Live fan coverage starts Thursday night at 6:30.
Sponsored by Atlas Butler Heating and Cooling.
Proud to be your flagship home of the Columbus Blue Jackets, The Fan.
Do you have foot pain? Foot pain is not normal regardless of your age or job. Podiatric physicians are the most qualified doctors to care for your feet and can provide important foot care solutions or shoe inserts to better manage foot pain. Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association podiatric physicians are located throughout the state and are dedicated to providing the highest quality foot and ankle care. We've been serving the profession and the public for over 100 years. For more information or to find a member of the Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association near you, visit ohiofoot.org.
Hi, I'm Cherie Sample Hughes, Women in Government Board Chair. Alzheimer's disease often starts subtly with a memory slip, lost word, or forgotten appointment. For patients experiencing memory and thinking issues, there are FDA-cleared blood biomarker tests that can help detect the buildup of proteins in the brain that can lead to the symptoms of Alzheimer's disease. That's why early detection and diagnosis are so important. Sharing details about your memory and thinking issues with your doctor can help determine if testing is right for you. Find more at womeningovernment.org.
File now with TurboTax on Intuit Credit Karma. They'll find every credit and deduction or your money back. File in the Credit Karma app.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
What a forecast we've got this time around. Overnight into Thursday, temperatures stay above freezing across central Ohio in the 40s with clear skies. Thursday, a ton of sunshine and much, much warmer with highs in the 70s. Friday, dry and sunny to start. A minor cold front comes in the afternoon with about a 50% chance of some rain showers. And then on Saturday, it's back to sunshine and highs in the 60s. That is your 97.1 The Fan weather forecast. I'm 10 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Chris Tomer.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Timmy desperately needs you to listen to this show so he can pay for his stupid dog's 10th ACL surgery. This is Man and Timmy.
You know, I want to talk to you about my friends at Universal Windows Direct. When I go over to my mom's house, it's just, I never know what I'm going to find. She could be under 19 blankets. She could be naked fanning herself. All right? This time of year
runs a little hot and cold,
is like a menopausal woman. Cold, hot. This morning it was cold. You know, tomorrow it's going to be hot. Your windows need to keep up with it, both the cold and the hot. If you got air leaking out, if your seal, your gasket is bad on that window, you are losing money, whether it's heat or air conditioning, you're losing money. I don't want you to lose money. I don't want you to feel menopausal. I want you to go see my friends at Universal Windows Direct, because right now you buy 2 windows, you get 2 free, and there's no limit. The more you upgrade, the more you save, plus 24 months with no payments and no interest, plus a $500 bonus off your home improvement project. Schedule your free installation. I'm sorry, free in-home estimate. I don't know if installation's free. Maybe it is. 614-502-5220 or visit universalwindowsdirect.com. Tell them my menopausal mom sent you. My mom has been like hot flash O-Rama lady since she was in her 40s. Like, I remember as a kid.
Just always overheated,
just like constantly, like she's like putting on clothes,
has to be removing her clothes,
instantly ripping clothes off.
I'm just so hot,
and it's never subsided. She's in her mid-70s now.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for her.
Look, I get it. Being a woman is tough.
I keep buying her like these vitamins because I've heard like, oh, they take away hot flashes, and she takes them.
Yeah,
and it makes her hot flashes even worse. One day she's going to burst into flame. It's going to be spontaneous human combustion.
Sometimes Sarah takes the wrong drink of something and her face will just turn beet red in 5 seconds. She'll get some of those
drink
too.
Of what? What you drinking? Turpentine?
Well, you know, motor oil, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that mess you up.
Hard liquor.
Speaking of hard, Mike Vrabel. He is the head coach of the Patriots, former Buckeye. He was caught.
We got some things.
Carousing, perhaps.
Carousing?
With a woman that's not his wife, Deanna Rossini, who is the lead reporter for the New York Times, NFL reporter. So
she was the one they were doing that little piece where we played it. We actually praised Mike Vrabel about that when he was talking about how he hates when he sees people coming out of the Starbucks and they parked in a handicap spot, but they said, oh, I was just going in there for 2 seconds and coming right back out. And then he was getting on people who were also not returning their shopping carts. We were like, this is a good, clean boy. Like, we've really come full circle on Mike Vrabel. He's all about, he's the head coach of the Patriots, sending the right message. I don't know what this is right now, but him and Diana have come out and said, "Oh, this is a bunch of crap. What y'all are trying to do to us."
They say it's nothing. They were at a hotel. They were at a resort. They say they were with other friends that weren't pictured there. Sources that were there said they were not with friends. They were together. They were hugging. They were holding hands. Nobody saw them smooching. But
smooching with Cliff?
They were
with Mo? Little Ned with the gimpy leg?
I think it was Mo with the gimpy leg.
Mo had the gimpy leg.
I don't remember. But look, perhaps something's going on here.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know either.
A couple different levels. First of all, they apparently know each other from way back because she was a local Tennessee reporter when he was the head coach of the Titans. And they know each other from there. It's problematic when you have, a big-time reporter whose job it is to cover the NFL involved personally, romantically, or otherwise with someone that she technically covers. She's not a team reporter. I get it. But she covers the entire league. That's her job. It's a little odd. There's the personal aspect of this. Both of these people are married to other people. I don't know what type of hell they're both going through today. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's nothing. This could have been an innocent encounter. Maybe they're friends. I was talking about how on Monday I had a day off. I went shopping. I went shopping and had lunch with a friend who is a female, who's not my wife. So if you saw me out and about on Monday and you said, "Oh, hey, that must be the lovely Mrs. Common Man." No, it's not. It is a friend of mine we were discussing. Now, the difference is there will be no photos of us frolicking and holding hands.
Bombshell, right? Oh, look, they're feeding each other pasta.
But
wow,
I think it is perfectly acceptable, and I think we should have more of it in society, to have platonic friends. I like the company of women, whether it's sexual or not.
I wanted to see how long you could go with a straight face after. I enjoy the company of a woman.
I do.
The touch of a woman.
A friend is a friend. And if they go way back and they're having a nice time together, who am I to judge? But with all that being said, they're probably boning.
They're probably dirty, rotten cheeks.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. How are you going to explain this? Your significant others aren't there. Like, usually if you're taking a trip somewhere, and again, like, you don't always have to take a trip with your spouse, with your partner, and there can be people of the opposite sex there in a party. Like, that is something that can happen. I saw this from People here. Let me throw this layer onto it.
People.
So, the magazine.
Oh, the magazine.
Yeah.
All right.
Apparently, Diana Rossini joked recently about divorcing her husband.
And again, we all do.
Yes, of course we do.
We all have those jokes.
Of course we do. It depends on the context, right? So it says that she cracked several jokes about her marriage to Shake Shack exec Kevin Goldschmidt and how it was falling apart during an appearance on Stugatz and Company. Okay, so it's on a show while she was in San Francisco covering the Super Bowl. She said, "We're getting divorced at the end of the year," she joked, adding, "We're going through it." And one of the hosts said, "Sorry, Kev," as if to say that to the husband. And then she added on, it's almost like, are we joking or are there tiny truths in here as this thing keeps going? And then it maybe gets a little awkward, like, "Oh, boy, I'm really sorry." She said, "He doesn't even know who I am right now. We've never been more disconnected in our lives. Our text messages look like two robots," she added, before joking she had a lot of work to do on her marriage when she got home from the Super Bowl.
All right. Maybe.
I do think there's like small truths when you take the joke a little bit that
you're like
far.
you're like my wife. My wife always says this.
What does she say?
With every joke, there's a little bit of truth.
Like, no, there's not. Sometimes it's just the joke. Sometimes you're on a podcast and you're playing along and people are laughing.
Right, you're playing a character.
Right.
I get it.
And it's fun. Again, it does not look good for either one of them, but I just wonder what's going on behind the scenes with
I do too.
Mrs. Vrabel.
Yes,
and
there's
Mr. Shake Shack.
There's other people that you have to explain that to. More so than the masses.
This isn't
more
quite
so than us, and then everyone else in the world.
Coldplay concert here, but it does not. It does not look good.
The Coldplay concert thing. What are the odds? They throw you up on the Jumbotron. Holy jeez, look at the butt on that. How did this happen?
Fernando Mendoza says he will not attend the draft, despite being the number one selection.
He's too good and clean.
I don't know why anybody goes to the draft. I think it's stupid. I'd much rather be at home with my family, my loved ones, even, it's like, oh, don't you want to celebrate being the number one pick? Yeah, I want to celebrate with the people that mean the most to me. I don't want to be on a stage. I don't want...
You take some of those people with you on the trip you go to back in the day. It was always Radio City Music Hall.
It's not the same. And if by the way, if you have one of those moments where you are Tom Petty free falling, the last thing you want is a camera in your face when you're in that green room.
Yeah. Just ask Geno Smith.
Ask a lot of guys. Yeah. I don't want that. I don't want to risk that. I'll be at home.
What are you going to have at the party? What are you going to have, like bottles of soda out for everybody?
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for that.
But you probably knew that. You probably knew that.
Sodas. Who drinks? By the way, who drinks soda anyway? It's just like seriously.
That was.
Oh, I'll drink some soda right now.
That was our guy Beanie Wells.
Cowherd.
When Beanie Wells was sitting with his family, waiting to be drafted by the Arizona Cardinals. They had like 2-liter pops in the shot. And then the next day, Cowherd goes on the air and says that.
Sodas. Who drinks, by the way, who drinks soda anyway? It's just like, seriously.
He's a man of the people.
Who eats pizza?
He's a man of the people. Value meal. Who needs a value meal, right?
Just pay top dollar. Come on.
Name dropping with Jeff Rimmer in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got an accident that's blocking the right lane and causing about a 15-minute delay on northbound 315 before King Avenue. Police are on scene there, causing a slowdown from I-70. And things are slow on northbound 270 on the East Outer Belt from 670 to 161. This report is sponsored by Credit Karma. Don't let tax refund worries hold you back. File now with TurboTax on Intuit Credit Karma. They'll find every credit and deduction to help you get every refund dollar you deserve or your money back. Start filing today in the Credit Karma app. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
Wilson, we put new windows in a Dublin home last week. You wouldn't believe how much new light was let in. Changed the entire mood of the home.
You don't need fancy windows to change the mood of a room, Leslie. Know what else will do that? Wilson's Wicks, my new candle line. Here, smell this one.
Oh, that's bad.
I call it warm tuna salad. It's not for everyone.
Get the windows that can completely change the look and feel of your home at PellaColumbus.com.
Got this. Breathe. You got this. You got this.
In the moments that truly matter, what do? Rise to the occasion. Ohio Health. It's time.
At Byers Volkswagen, we've been family owned since 1897. And just like your favorite team on game day, we're all about smart plays and strong drives. Shop online, customize your deal, and finalize everything from home. Then stop by to pick up the keys. It's a touchdown every time. From kickoff to the final whistle, we're here to keep your drive strong all season long. Find your next win at columbusvw.com or visit us by the airport. Byers Auto, driving the next generation of buyers.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Broadcasting live from Shady Acres Retirement Village. It's Name Dropping with Jeff Rimmer.
Sponsored by Byers Imports, Hamilton Road by the airport.
He is the legendary voice of your Columbus Blue Jackets. It's Name Dropping with Jeff Rimmer on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. Hello, Rims.
Good afternoon. Did you take a look at that homework assignment I gave you today?
No, because you texted me during the show. What was it?
Well, it's actually the Marlins television host sent me a clip today. It's very short, kind of funny. And today, by the way, is my great friend Gary Carter's, or would have been his birthday. And it's a clip from the clubhouse with me asking Gary a question, and then Bill Spaceman Lee popping up. And it was shortly after the 1981 season, if you recall, the short-lived closing of the baseball season and then the resumption of play. And Bill Lee, after 7 weeks, was still miserable. And anyway, you'll have to watch it when you've got some time.
Well, that's a minute I'm never going to get back. So, Rimmer, let me tell you something, buddy. I'm not.
You did it early for him today, Rimmer.
I'm not overstating it when I say that game last night may have saved the season. I'm not saying that it solves anything. You still have a long way to go, but if you don't win that game last night, it's going to be tough sledding.
Well, there's no question about that, and that's why I brought up the Bill Lee, Gary Carter thing, so we can delay the inevitable, because I was listening earlier on today, as I normally do, and I encourage everybody to listen to 97.1 The Fan, particularly the afternoon show, Afternoon Drive, but specifically, no, you are not getting anywhere near the ledge as far as I'm concerned, and should you get anywhere near the ledge. The Jackets still control their own destiny to a point. Do they have to run the table? Pretty close to that. But last night certainly made amends with their recent losing streak that extended to 6 games in the prior game. But let me tell you, and very little is being said. I've read all the reports, and obviously a lot of talk about the comeback and the goal by Fantilli in the dying seconds of regulation, and of course the game-winning goal on one leg by Werenski, the game-deciding goal in the shootout. But I got to tell you, they don't get there if not for the outstanding goaltending of Jet Greaves. And we've talked about Greaves before, and he's not eligible for the Rookie of the Year. It's too bad, because he should be eligible. The fact that he played very sparingly in the earlier seasons. Fact of the matter is, he was outstanding, and he kept them in the game until the team could get on track.
Rims, you remember how we would talk about Kirill Marchenko and what this guy was doing in the early stages of the season? He was red hot. What have you seen from your vantage point? He's deposited one puck in the back of the net in the last 12 games. And, this is obviously a part of the season where we had the losing stretch, and goals have been a little bit harder to come by, and you needed him. What have you seen there from Marchenko's game?
Well, he obviously is struggling scoring goals right now. And, hey, for all intents and purposes, yes, the Blue Jackets finished as 2 points out of a playoff race last season. But this is really the first time that they've actually been in a playoff race for the last couple of 3 months. And I think, as the cliche goes in hockey, he's squeezing that stick just a little bit too tight. He's still using that burst of speed to get the opportunities, but he's not finishing. And I think it's getting into his head here right now.
Name dropping with Jeff Rimmer, brought to you by Rimmer's Friends, Buyers Imports by the Airport. You want to talk about your friends, Rims?
Oh, yes. When it comes to top quality service for your Porsche, Audi, Volkswagen, Subaru, or Polestar, not all service departments are the same. And I've been telling you that for quite a few years. At Buyers Imports, we invite you to dare to compare. Our factory-trained technicians use specialized tools, factory-approved parts to deliver better performance, longer life, and our VW Service Center employs more master technicians than any other shop in Central Ohio. Visit Buyers Imports by the Airport, because every visit that you make includes a complimentary multi-point inspection with a video sent right to your phone. We also offer loaners, pickup, delivery, and don't forget that free car wash that we've spoken of for several months now. Buyers Imports, easy to get to, easy to deal with by the airport. And remember, we dare you to compare with Buyers Imports on Hamilton Road, right there at the airport.
All right, Rims, Jackets in Buffalo tomorrow night. I want to talk about the Sabres for a second. This was a team not too long ago that decided they were not progressing the way they wanted to. They fire their front office. They hire Yarmo. We know about it. What has been the biggest turnaround piece for the Buffalo Sabres?
Well, they brought a new culture. There was a new man in charge. Yarmo gets a lot of credit. He talked to the players, told them they would be evaluated. It was just an opportunity to have a pep in their step. They did. The players give them all the credit in the world. And, of course, Lindy Ruff's done an outstanding job as a coach. But, hey, when you make changes, there are changes made. Look at the situation with Vegas. we haven't even had a chance to talk about our good friend John Tortorella. Tortorella comes on 4 games ago. Vegas struggling even to make the playoffs. All of a sudden, they've won 4 straight. And right now, even have a chance to win the division. So, yeah, you make changes, you're going to get a change. And nobody knows that better than Blue Jacket fans, with Rick Bowness stepping behind the bench as he did, replacing Dean Evison, and the quality that the Jackets have played with, for the most part, since the day he was hired.
I want to talk about that for a second, because it's not uncommon, Rims, in the NHL to change up your coaching midseason and then go on a run. We've seen teams win the cup when they do that. But, we've seen this year, we've seen teams change their coaches with less than 10 games to go. You brought up Tortorella in Vegas, and Patrick Waugh just got the axe. And is this going to be something we see more of, where the last couple weeks of the season, they may just fire the coach?
Well, I think you're going to see it with a little more regularity. One thing about the NHL, it's a copycat league to an extent. And when there's a new flavor of the month and it works, you're going to see other people attempt it. And for the life of me, I expect to see this here now, at least for regular occurrence here in the coming seasons. I'm not going to say it's going to happen forever, but when changes are made, you see changes to an organization. And specifically with those 2 teams, Columbus and Vegas, you've seen a dramatic turn. Now, we've not seen the change since Patrick Waugh was fired. They won't play their first game until tomorrow night. So it'll be interesting to see, because the Islanders still feel they've got a shot at the playoffs. And, of course, one of the teams that's standing in their way, we hope, will be the Columbus Blue Jackets.
I'm trying to jump at things now, Rimmer, and kind of talk myself into why the Jackets are going to get this thing done. And I'm trying to look at the fact that the schedule is really difficult, and it seems like everything is stacked against them right now as a reason why they could rise above that and get that done. Now, we know they would have to beat the Sabres for the 3rd time. It's been a minute since they played them. That was early January, but they're 2-0 against Buffalo this year. So a chance to seal the deal. I mean, how strong of obviously they have to have a really strong performance. Do you think these guys have it in them after what you saw against Detroit to get it done tomorrow?
Let me talk you off the ladder or the ledge or wherever you are right now. And let me tell you that tonight, the Buffalo Sabres are on the road. They are playing the New York Rangers, who all of a sudden are playing some pretty good hockey. They're out of it. There's no pressure on them right now. So there is a situation where the Blue Jackets are certainly going to be rested. They went to Buffalo immediately after the game last night. You know how they feel. There's a little more confidence right now, a little pep in their step, and I expect the Jackets to give Buffalo a pretty good run. For me, the difficulty will be the 2 games this weekend. They play in Montreal Saturday, and it's beyond me the comprehension of the National Hockey League, and it's the computer that puts the schedule together. So the Blue Jackets are going to have to cross a border. They're going to have to move from Montreal and come back to Columbus and play an hour earlier on Sunday night against the Boston Bruins. That is a difficult trip, and that's really what bothers me more than tomorrow night's game against Buffalo.
All right, Rims, let's do some name dropping. You brought up Gary Carter earlier. Do you have any Gary Carter stories you want to tell us?
Well, I interviewed Gary. They were in the throes of a winning streak, and, of course, 1981 was a pretty good year for the Expos until Blue Monday, when Rick Monday hit the game-winning home run after Steve Rogers came on for – it should have been Jeff Reardon, their ace reliever. But, Bill Lee, Spaceman, and you've got to listen to that clip. Unfortunately, the listeners can't hear it, but Billy was Billy Spaceman in that short clip. But I do want to talk about a member of the Blue Jackets that I had a great conversation with today, and it's unfortunate. I'd feel a lot better if we knew that for these final 4 games and through the playoffs that the Jackets do, in fact, post for the postseason. I think they will. Had a long conversation with Damon Severson, and Severson, unfortunate injury. He was playing at the top of his game. Quite a difference from last season when he was benched by Evison for the final 10, 12 games. But he's a little upset. Obviously, you would expect that. But he said that after the surgery, he feels the doctors will have him 100% ready for the start of next season. It was an involved surgery, but he's really frustrated, and he's pulling for his teammates, excited about last night's game, and he, too, feels strongly the Blue Jackets have an excellent chance to make it to the postseason.
All right, Rims, I hope you're right about tomorrow night. We'll talk to you next week, my friend.
All right. I look forward to it.
Name dropping with Jeff Rimmer on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems Fan Guest Hotline. Back page coming up. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got an accident that's on Goodale Street between North 3rd Street and North High Street, causing a couple-minute holdup there. And you're going to run into a 15-minute slowdown on westbound 670 going from Leonard Avenue to 315. This report is sponsored by AAA Tire and Auto Service. Come into your local AAA Tire and Auto Service and save $15 off any oil change. Offer includes a free tire rotation, and you'll earn $7 towards your next service with Duramax dollars. Offer ends April 30th. See store for details. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Common Man here. I've told you about my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. I am back to remind you that if you're thinking about selling your home, it should not cost you 6% to do it. Their premise is almost too good to be true. They sell your home for 1% commission, not 6. That's it. I had to check it out for myself, see if it was legit. I met with the family-run business here in Central Ohio. They will give you everything you expect from any realtor for a whole lot less. This is full service, not discount. They literally do everything that a realtor who charges you 6% is going to do, and probably more. They can do it because they use today's technology, which has made the realtor's job easier, taking photos, signing documents on your phone. And instead of keeping their prices the same like everybody else does, they pass the savings on to you because they know you're going to be happy with the service. Tell a friend, they get more business. Oh, what a novel concept. If I knew about these guys 10 years ago, I would have saved a boatload of money. On average, customers save about 10 grand in commissions. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. Sellfor1%.com.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off a closing cost. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 5.99% APR, 6.02% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
Have you ever met a man who wins money betting on tennis? Enter Scotty Vegas. Join Scotty and Dave Biddle for On the Money.
Presented by Ohio for Responsible Gambling.
Sunday mornings at 9 on The Fan.
Family owned and operated. It isn't all sunshine and rainbows. This is Dennis Sullivan, president of Care Heating and Cooling. Here's something you don't hear admitted very often. When you run a business with your family, you don't always get along with them. We argue, we debate, we have real conversations about the decisions that we make. But at Care, every conversation comes back to our priorities, doing right by our employees and our customers. Because when you treat your team like family, they take better care of the families they serve. And when you treat your customers the way you'd want your own family treated, trust follows. That mindset doesn't always maximize short-term profits, but it builds something better, long-term relationships. Today, more and more local companies are being bought by venture capital firms, where maximizing profits often leads to a sales-first mentality. Care is still family-owned and locally operated, so we can keep people, not profits, at the center of every decision. Care Heating and Cooling. Call 1-800-COOLING when you need a company you can trust.
Low testosterone can be a real problem for many men. It causes poor sleep patterns, decreased energy, low sex drive, and it makes it really hard to stay in shape. And as we all know, a healthy body is very important to our overall health and well-being. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and if some or all of these symptoms sound like you, we can likely help you be done with low T. We can also help you lose weight, support your metabolism, improve your gains in the gym, and more with our new targeted body composition plans featuring GH peptides, NAD+, GLP-1s, and more. Our low T protocols, applied in conjunction with our body composition plans, will help most men see real improvements, true weight loss, higher energy, improved sleep, stronger workouts, and a renewed sex drive as as well. Your initial visit is just $99 and includes blood work and a medical consult. And if you start on treatment the same day, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com.
Featured therapies are compounded and have not been evaluated nor approved by the FDA. Provider prescription required. See website for details.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Columbus, Worthington, Air, and Bryant. Doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Buckeye Show coming up at the top of the hour. Matt Fontana and Justin Zwick with you tonight. It is Good Clean Wednesday. What do you got, Timmy?
My Walker Texas Rangers. I like watching dudes. I know you guys love a good office snack. I actually went back and got my Little Debbie because I saw this email in there. If you're ranking your Little Debbie snacks, what is your top 3?
Ooh, well,
I've got the Nutty Buddy in my hand because I saw this one and it made me a little hungry.
I always called it a Nutty Bar.
But we talked about this. I think the name changed. It might have been a Nutty Bar back in the day.
Nutty Bar, certainly in my top 3. Oatmeal cream pie.
You want one of these sticks?
No, thank you.
Can't do it right
in
now,
my top 3. And I'm going to go with the brownie. Now it's known as the Cosmic Brownie, but it was just the brownie before with the walnuts on the top.
It's good. It's a little too dense for me.
See,
like, too chewy,
the
too
brownie
chocolatey for
holds
me.
a special place in my heart because back when I was banging, when I was in junior high, once in a while, my mom would give me like 50 cents to buy something at our little canteen that we had in the cafeteria.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
And they always had the Little Debbie brownies in there. And that was what I would get. And when I have that today, I still think about that treat when I'm like in sixth grade.
I like that.
You know?
Isn't that a nice, warm, fuzzy, mom memory right there?
And so
it's
dig
not
it.
a lot of money, but it's what we had. It's what she had to give, 50 cents, and you get that little snack at school. I like that. My special treat with my mom, she would take me to Roy Rogers was a chain that we had.
We didn't have Roy Rogers.
You didn't have the Roy Rogers.
No.
We had...
What is that, like a Frisch's, like a Big Boy? Or
Roy Rogers, I would say, is more like a Hardee's type of place.
Okay.
Yeah. And
still banging?
The name, I don't think it's banging anymore. It's just fun, though, and they were big in breakfast, so we would have a little breakfast there every once in a while, and then she would drive me to school instead of me having to take the bus, which was one of those things. One of those things
you like the
fond
Frisch's
memories.
Big Boy?
I don't mind a Big Boy.
Most of those are closed. I'll tell you what.
What about Bob Evans versus Big Boy? Like, where are you at there?
Why do you make me
pick?
No. I have things to say about certain establishments.
About that type of place.
Don't make me do it, please.
Not go there? No.
Don't make me do it. But my point is, if you enjoy a Big Boy, which essentially is a Big Mac but with tartar sauce as the sauce, I encourage you once in your life to go to the McDonald's, get yourself a Big Mac, but have them sub out the Mac sauce with tartar sauce. And it's delicious. I mean, if you like that taste, you can do the same thing with the Quarter Pounder with cheese. You take no ketchup, no mustard, and you do a tartar sauce instead. It's very good. They'll do it for you.
Yeah. No, that sounds delicious. I'll put that on the list and I'll try that. Speaking about food here, it veers me to another one that I got. This one's from Wes. My Good Clean Meat Swallows.
He's the senior hurler.
Chef Tim at the Pearl Short North is back with his weekly burger feature, and this one's right up Timmy's alley as it's just in time for the Masters tournament. See, you tried the one at Shake Shack, and he sent me the little image with the Instagram notes on it. So it says, Pearl Columbus, this Wednesday, Masters Pimento Cheeseburger, 8-ounce patty smothered in homemade pimento cheese, topped with candied bacon and crunchy barbecue chips with a roasted tomato aioli, all on thick, delicious Texas toast.
I love a burger on a Texas toast.
Oh, man. Plus,
I really do.
For you, it comes with a side of creamy egg salad. You would love I'm looking at the photo of this.
Actually, you know what?
It looks... What? Please don't have this just on Wednesday.
I forgot.
Have this through Sunday.
I
Dear
forgot to
God.
respond. Go back through the emails.
The
in
emails?
there.
Okay.
I think the chef at the Pearl got in touch with us and wanted to make special burgers for us. and put it on the menu. Have a Common Man burger and a Timmy burger. And I forgot to respond to the dude. I'm very sorry for not doing that, but maybe that's something we can put together with them and create our own special burger.
I'll have to find it. You'll have to show it to me after the show.
I starred it.
Okay.
It's got a star next to it.
That's amazing.
So go take a look at that. And
what an
honor.
To him. Yeah, what an honor that would be. What would you want on your burger?
I don't know. I think he had some sort of suggestion for me where it's almost like a play on an Italian beef where you got like a braised beef on top of the burger patty with some giardiniera.
Oh, man. So I think I would go off of like maybe two thoughts, because if they already have one, Teddy, I know you're big on this, and this takes me back to my college days because the bar that was next to KU had their thing called the Wang Burger, and that was their version of a breakfast burger with a fried egg on top of it.
I love a fried egg on my burger.
If I went with like the over easy burger or the breakfast burger with crispy bacon and the fried egg, maybe even some type of breakfast sauce that we could come up with,
some sort of hollandaise type of thing,
or maybe even
cheese too.
Maybe even like a Frank's hot sauce, because that's kind of, if it's my thing, that's what I kind of love.
What about
on the breakfast sandwich?
Crispy hash brown.
On the burger, or the actual shredded hash brown.
It's got to be super crispy.
Shredded hash brown,
almost like a potato pancake.
Because we use shredded lettuce anyway. Some of the hash browns, they can fall off the burger, whatever. You can eat them up with the fork next to the French fries or whatever, or like a Kansas City barbecue burger type of thing.
All right.
We have a little bit of like sliced brisket on top of the burger patty.
Perhaps our own burger creations will be coming to you. Backpage.
The Backpage.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
Always love a good, clean Wednesday. Just because it's not Wednesday, do not feel like you cannot email us, especially if you want to name sandwiches or burgers. I was talking to our friends at JT's yesterday. Just delicious stuff. It's outstanding as ever. And so I'm doing a thing with them where we hit up their OTMs, as they're calling, their pizzas of the month. And they'll have some wing specials and some appetizer specials too. And the one that you're going to be finding this month in honor of baseball being back at JT's is the Loaded Coney Pizza. So I don't think they've done this one before, but we've seen other pizza shops do.
What is that, like
their
a chili?
spin? Yeah, it's like, I know I've seen other baseball-themed pizzas be done. And I think they were telling me this is their first time trying this exact one. So it's going to be there for you. Again, like they've got all their favorites as always, but I would try it. If you're a fan of a chili cheese coney, give this one a shot, because the chili base is not overpowering. And they've got a crema sauce that drizzles on top of it. And they have crispy Fritos that just sort of give it a nice crunch to it. And then it's that classic, delicious, light, airy, crispy JT's crust
put the mustard
that you're
on
used to. There's a little hint of mustard, yeah.
That's odd.
And charred hot dogs, like very thinly sliced and charred.
Okay.
So they're not overpowering the pizza. And you got to be very, Chef Paul, like he knows what he's doing. You have to be very delicato when you're trying to do something like that.
All right, Buckeye Show is coming up next. We'll see you tomorrow for a big Thursday show. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Traffic is backing up due to an accident that's on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt at Westerville, blocking the left shoulder there. And you're going to run into a 10-minute delay on northbound 71 between I-70 and North Broadway on the north side. This report is sponsored by the Ohio Department of Public Safety. Roadside workers have lives and families, but when they're on the job, they put it all on the line to protect and serve us. Remember, they're not just roadside workers. Thank you for moving over and slowing down. Brought to you by ODOT, USDOT, NHTSA, and ODPS. I'm Nicole for 97.